The Horrible Gamers podcast may contain content not suitable for all ages. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Horrible Gamers Podcast, episode 124. This is your host, Jesus Gonzalez, but you know who I am. Guys, today I am joined by my favorite co-host from the West Coast, Gunny Chief. Welcome back, Gunny.
That's right. What's up, guys?
Yeah.
His favorite.
My
not
favorite
the other guy.
from the
not
West
my brother.
Coast.
I think you're south
I
of me.
think you pronounced my name wrong.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is our special guest tonight, Sean Iams Fuller. Welcome back, Iams. We missed you.
Yay! Yay! I'm here! Let's do it!
Woo! And, guys, we also have one more person. From Chicago, the craziest town in USA, Clint, Vengeful Jedi, welcome back.
Thank you. Yeah, it was interesting listening to last week's show, knowing that I wasn't there.
How was that experience?
Oh, dude, the con was amazing.
Yeah?
Had a lot of man, it was great. Just had a lot of gaming, a lot of alcohol. Oh my god!
Was it a gaming con? Is it a gaming based con or
it's
like
it's a tabletop game based con.
Oh, okay.
So like board and card games. We played a shit ton of Cards Against Humanity. I got to play this other game called Red Dragon Inn that was awesome, that me and my buddies kind of turned into a drinking game.
Mm-hmm.
I got to try a new game called Night Falls that's currently in playtesting. That is a lot of fun.
What do you mean playtesting? So like they release a board game but not to everybody, only to like a certain amount of people, or?
Well, this guy's going around to certain like areas. Like he'll go to a couple local cons.
Uh-huh.
Or different like game shops and things like that, and invite people to come play and try out this game that he has. And he runs these tests so that he can see if the gameplay runs smoothly, or tries to see where there might be any issues coming up, that kind of thing.
Huh. Interesting. What kind of game is it, or what is it about? What do you do?
It's a team-based game, and right now it's basically humans versus vampires.
Okay.
And there's 4 different stations. One is the diplomat, where you sit down and talk politics, kind of like in a committee. The second, you're using your resources to buy different abilities and things for the other side of the board.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not like an actual board, but for the other 2 stations, which one of them, the guy takes your army and basically moves them around the board and tries to claim spaces and things like that. Then the other person that's over there is watching, how they move and everything, and decides, we're going to attack this, we're going to attack this group, we're going to defend on this square, on this tile, we're going to defend or ally, or if you're a vampire, you can decide to try to feed off of the human villagers that are on that square. And it's a lot of communication. It's a lot of teamwork.
So you're playing with, so the vampires have 4 players and the humans have 4 players?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's more than one team of each. Like, we had 5 teams.
Were there
So this is
were there
like
any
a fucking
competitions there?
mega game. This isn't like a regular small board game.
No, this is a massive social experience. And it's great because you can sit there and even form alliances with other teams. You can set an ambassador out to form an alliance. But the cool thing is the token that you have, there's another token identical to it, just with a different marking on the bottom of it, that is an assassin. So you can claim that you're going to set up an alliance with somebody, and then if you want to be really sneaky, you can put out your assassin to try to kill their ambassador.
So that way they can't make any alliances with anybody?
Right. But you're running the risk of them doing the same to you.
Oh, okay.
Because they have the exact same ability to do so as you do. But anyway, that was a lot of fun to try. I'm already in touch with, his name is Ben, the guy that created it. I'm going to end up talking to him on Geek Dig. But,
okay.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. But no, there was a lot of, like I said, a lot of parties, a lot of alcohol. There was this nerdcore band called 2D6 there. They were a lot of fun to listen to.
2D Fruity?
2D something?
2D6.
2D Fruity.
2D6.
2D6. 2D6.
Yes. Anyway.
Cool.
But, yeah, there was, oh my god, so much alcohol. And there was this girl there that I met.
Mm-hmm.
And she's an Xbox gamer. We've, exchanged gamer tags and talked a couple of times. But
hey, now.
She helped me back to my room twice
if you know what I mean, help me back to my room, guys.
Well, yeah, because after she helped escort me to my room the first time, I felt the need to leave and go back and see her. No.
She escorted you. She was a police officer.
No.
She's a security guard. She's a security guard at the hotel.
No.
My gamer tag is Vengeful Jedi. I don't care.
No, I've talked to her.
You were pretty drunk, Vengeful. I remember the messages you sent us. We were recording the show at the time. Actually, the day you were at the con, the day you were drunk, we were recording the show exactly at that moment. And you kept messaging us, telling us you were drunk, and you did not know where you were. You told us to help you because you didn't have a clue where you were. You didn't think you were in your hotel room.
I forgot where I was. I knew I wasn't in my room. But I was over by where one of the parties was, and then I stepped out to go to the bathroom, and I went down the wrong hallway.
Oh.
Clem was so drunk he thought it was you. Jesus, like, hey,
Jesus,
Clint,
help me,
Jesus. Yo.
Oh man.
No, so anyway, the con was a great experience. We had we did some discussion panels, and I actually got to be the lead on a couple of panels, which was a lot of fun.
That's cool.
So, yeah, I got to do a panel on Podcasting 101. Me and Mark from the Tangent Bound Network did one on marketing and monetizing podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I need to know about that, dude. How do I monetize?
So, do you monetize Geek Dig?
Not really.
Or the other shows that you're on? I
mean, I have an Amazon link set up on my... on the Geek Dig website.
Yeah, the affiliate program.
And I've got the T-shirt. I have a T-shirt on Amazon for Geek Dig.
Oh,
so, and anybody buys the T-shirt, I get a little bit off of that. But other than that, no. I never really wanted to do that. I didn't want to sit there and be out, and seem like I was out for money off of it, because it was just more of a passion.
There's some people that do it, and I feel like it's okay because the content they're putting out kind of deserves money. But there's people that do video game podcasts that do it, and I'm like, fuck you, dude. You're fuck you. You're just trying to get money off of something that everybody does, or something that doesn't deserve the money. I mean, obviously there's podcasts out there. For example, the No Sleep podcast is a podcast I listen to, and our friend Matt Bradford's on there. Actually, he's a voice actor. But anyways,
they get theirs through but they get it through advertisements, right?
Well, yeah, they get through advertisements, but they also have like a season pass they sell you that's like full episodes. And I legit thought about buying those. They're like $20 for like the full season.
Yeah, it's quality shit.
Yeah, but they have quality shit, and they have like voice actors, and they have producers. Just go ahead and listen to one of their shows. You'll probably get hooked on it, man. No joke.
Wait, is that like bonus episodes that they're doing, or are they just charging for their actual show?
No, they're charging for bonus episodes, like full length episodes. They're like 3-hour episodes or something like that. They even tell you they're like, you can go ahead and support us and buy the season pass, or don't support us and just tell your friends about us. Like, it doesn't matter to us. So obviously they're probably making a lot of money over there. But there's other shows that I listen to that try to monetize, and I'm like, no, fuck you, man. Like, no.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
And because I know a lot of shows that'll do Patreon.
Yeah.
I don't even have one set up for any of my shows that I'm on.
I support a Patreon for a show.
Maybe we're doing it wrong. Maybe we should have a Patreon.
I support two. I support the BS Podcast Network.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's another podcast that some buddies of mine in Canada do, and I support them a little bit.
Why not, dude? Yeah, it's cool, man. I mean, podcasting literally is cheap as fuck. It costs you $10 a month. For me, it costs me $10 a month to pay for the feed, and that's it. I mean, everything else is free.
Well, you gotta consider the internet, your time. How much is your time worth?
No, because my time is, dude. Podcasting's fun, dude. If you're not having fun while you're podcasting, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
There's some people that are doing it wrong, but. Yeah, I just feel like some podcasts don't deserve to do that. And there's some podcasts that legit hold back episodes like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So they can actually charge you for those episodes. So you pay to listen to them the day they come out. And if you don't pay for that, then they'll release them like 4 weeks later. And I'm like,
it's bullshit.
That's bullshit. Because they'll be talking about something on there, and then it'll be like referencing something that happened like 4 weeks ago. And you're thinking to yourself, like, wait, this happened like 4 weeks ago. What are they talking about?
Those podcasts are not my podcasts. Not my podcast.
Where's my sign?
You can get your sign. On my podcast.
Yeah, I think they did that, and they do that on YouTube too. I think it's Battlefield Friends. Like, you can come to our website and watch it
live
when we release it, or you can wait 3 or 4 weeks.
If your quality's good enough and you got enough viewers, you got enough subscribers, throw an ad in there. Takes up 30 minutes of anyone's time. You get paid for that shit. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
But anyways, if you guys want to subscribe to my page,
I am season pass.
I am season pass. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Horribly awkward.
No,
pass.
But ultimately, all in all, when all is said and done, it was a great con. We had a great time. Some great travel back and forth. But ultimately, I did still miss sitting and being here with you guys.
But you didn't tell us, Clayton. You're trying to derail the conversation here. You never told us if you got lucky.
Oh yeah, I'm listening.
We're listening. You got all the listeners' attention right now on you.
I hear crickets.
I'm sorry, but a gentleman doesn't kiss and tell.
That means
he didn't get lucky, but he did go back to his room and
he didn't go back to his room.
Tell me you got her number.
No, it means that I passed out and I don't remember.
Yeah.
I would love to.
Although I will say this, I did wake up with half my clothes off, and I'm not sure how I got that way.
Well, you could have thrown up on yourself, and she felt bad for you sleeping with puke on you. Or you could have got lucky.
I when I woke up and I looked at the clothes, no puke.
You probably got lucky, man. Congratulations.
Thanks.
It's the best kind of sex.
And Seth, my roommate, even confirmed that I didn't throw up or anything.
Good.
So.
Yeah. That's the best kind of sex. When you wake up, you don't know what the fuck happened.
Best kind of sex is when you wake up and you didn't throw up.
Yep.
Yeah. On her.
Confirmed. Horrible Gamers confirms the best kind of sex is when you wake up and you didn't throw up. Yeah.
I mean, when you wake up and you look over and you don't throw up.
Oh, okay,
post sex.
Post, yeah, that's important too.
But even if I wanted to, and even if I was sober, I wouldn't have been able to get onto the show though, because I was having issues with connecting my laptop to the hotel Wi-Fi.
Dude, hotel Wi-Fi
hotel
always
Wi-Fi
sucks.
I
They
know.
always suck.
So, dude, even if I planned
it's like
to
a
do
megabyte.
it, there's no way in hell I would have gotten on.
Like we have.
I hate when
had a whole
hotels
bunch
do
of
that
different
shit.
spots around the hotel. They had all these spots around the hotel, and every time I would like move, even if it was just to the next room, sometimes
Disconnected
I
you?
would end up having to connect to the like one of the other routers.
You know
Yeah.
what though? They got we have 100 megabytes down. You're like, yeah, but you share it with 600 people.
Yeah, 800 rooms and fucking
Everybody gets
1,000
half a
people.
megabyte.
And every phone's connected to it in this motherfucker, yeah.
Yep.
Every phone, every tablet.
All their computers they use for their work, for their fucking, all that shit is all
Yeah.
connected to it. That sucks. Alright, that's cool. So confirm one thing for us though, Clint.
Okay.
Is it called Con on the Cob, Corn on the Cob, Cob
is.
on the Con? What is it called? We didn't
Yeah.
confirm this last
I'll-
week.
Yeah, like, and I was cracking up listening to you guys trying to get it right.
Corn in the crap.
Somebody got it right at one point, and I don't remember who it was, but it was Con on the Cob.
Con on the Cob. See, we thought it was Cob on the Con, Corn on the Cob.
And this did take place in Corn Country up in Ohio, right?
Oh,
The funk con on the cob.
It
The
was
funk
it
con
was
on the cob.
it was Northeast Ohio in a town called Richfield, which sits pretty much directly in between Akron and Cleveland.
Go Browns.
yeah. Well, that's cool, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we did go into Akron one day for
Drugs?
lunch. Me and a couple people. My buddies Ken and Vicky that live out there wanted to take us to a restaurant that they go to.
Nice. Very cool.
All right.
Glad you had a good time.
That's
Yeah, so
awesome,
anyway.
man.
Yeah, but the con was great. I mean, if you're into like tabletop games, board games, card games, that sort of thing, and not just video games, and then it's a great experience. It's a great time. So,
But what
and
if
it's
you're
usually around this time every year.
just into video games though, and you're just kind of like a nerd?
I like video games.
Well, I mean, a lot of people
I
that
don't.
like video games, but there's usually no video game presence there.
Mm,
I mean, it's
Ooh.
not. The con is not big enough to
got like big video
to
game companies
where
out there.
yeah, we couldn't get like any big time developers or anything.
Huh. Okay. That's cool. But I like video games, like Iams
I mean,
said.
dude, they had me doing panels on podcasting. What does that tell you?
Yeah.
It means they're
It
desperate.
means you're
as
fucking
fuck.
awesome. Anyways, Clint, tell us,
It needed you.
what have you been playing this week, man? If you haven't played anything.
Oh no, I played a little bit. In fact, it's funny because most of what I played this week, I played with Yogi.
What did you play?
Zilla.
Well, we got to play a little bit in Overwatch since the new update. We played a little Titanfall 2, a little Gears 4, a little Siege.
Oh, these are like miniature games, miniature versions of the full
They're
one.
little ones.
No, these are, the full awesome video
I
games.
thought you played a little Gears, like a little mini Gears and a little
no,
mini.
no,
Little top down.
I meant, maybe a couple hours apiece. But plays, some Overwatch, Titanfall 2, Gears 4, Siege, and then I also played some Rocket League because there's another group that I'm a part of called the Grim Reaper Gamers, and I organized and am hosting a Rocket League tournament for them next weekend.
Name drop.
Wait.
Name drop.
Just a little bit, but so Rocket League's also been taking up a lot of my time.
I love Rocket League, man. That's. I think Henley was saying you get pissed off at Rocket League, right?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Rocket League's the only game that when I lose, I'm having as much fun as when I win. Like, I love when somebody fucking scores, they jump over me and hit the ball in, and I watch that. I don't know what it's called. I call it a kill cam, but no one's getting killed. I'm like, yeah, that guy scored on me. The only game I'll ever do that. It's the only game. It's fun, dude. It's chaos. Rocket League. Rocket League.
It is, but I don't like getting blown up and then passed over and then they score.
I don't mind it.
I'm a
Rocket League's
sore
the only
loser
game.
that way.
Yeah. See, that's the only game that I can I can yell and scream out of excitement and frustration at the exact same time. It's like, you son of a bitch! That was a great shot.
Yeah, you son of a bitch! Fuck yeah, high five!
Yeah.
It's like, fuck you, that was a good shot. How come I couldn't do that like 2 minutes ago?
Yeah, true, man.
My brother plays that like almost every day, man. I see him all the time playing Rocket League. You will always find my brother playing that shit.
Every time I hear you on a podcast, Jesus, you're saying how your brother plays a certain game all the time. Like, does he play every game all the time?
He does.
Like,
He literally plays
every game.
because the only games I ever see him playing are these, right? Rocket League, Call of Duty Zombies, Black Ops, the original Black Ops, or Call of Duty Zombies on Infinite Warfare. That's it.
Yeah, but
Oh, Jesus.
All the fucking
Sorry.
time.
That's the other game that I've been playing a little bit of.
Black Ops?
No,
Infinite Warfare?
the new Call of Duty.
How'd you like that? Tell me.
Wait. Didn't you say you would not play it
Yeah.
out of fucking spite?
Yeah, he hated
You
it.
hated the COD franchise?
But guys, behind the scenes, Jesus was able to convince him, and I converted him over. I preached to him the greatness of Call of Duty, and I converted him. Tell us about your experience.
I still think you're full of shit.
Oh,
but
you fucking asshole. Blasphemy. I'm going to strike you down.
No, seriously, I haven't played any of the multiplayer. I tried a little bit of the campaign, but I tried going into it with the thought process that, hey, this is its own thing. I can't compare it to every other Call of Duty out there.
Mm-hmm.
So the little bit of the campaign that I played, I liked. And I also got to play some zombies with my buddy Sean.
Oh, did you play? So you played a little Call of Duty, right? A little miniature Call of Duty.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll tell you, with this little, it's not that infinite.
Ooh, that's me. That's like me. It sums me up in the bed right there.
But seriously, well played, Iams. But seriously, though, I don't completely hate the game. I've been running it from work.
How far did you get? How far did you get in the campaign?
To the intro screen where it's like change the settings, you change the controller.
Selected a difficulty.
Did you play all the way through it, Jesus? Yet,
I beat it already, dude. Yeah, I beat it. Yeah, pretty.
Jesus
I
beat the
got
game.
to the point where you have your first space battle, and then you dock at that station, and you basically take command of it.
Okay. Yeah, you're like in the beginning, man. Have you?
Well, like I said, I've been having to rent it from work, and other people have been renting it too. So
That's like literally like the first hour of the game.
yeah.
Yeah. But you already met Ethan and everything, right? You met the robot Ethan, and
Yeah.
he's in the beginning, right? Yeah.
I've been hearing really good things about the campaign. That it's pretty solid.
It's really good, man. You know, I'm kind of surprised.
The flight controls are actually really intuitive and easy. I got to admit, I like the way that they set up the flight controls for that.
It's really easy to, and then it kind of does a lot of autopiloting. If you like block onto a target, it'll kind of just track him for you. It makes it really easy to follow a target.
Yeah.
They did it right. The combat, they did that. That's spot on. The coolest part though, Clint, is when you're boarding these big ships from like, say you're like, you get, they spawn you in the mission like really close to them, but you're gonna have to like boost yourself over to them and kind of grapple hook yourself towards the ships and sneak up to them.
Yeah.
Take out the patrols around them or hide from other ships flying around them and get in there. That shit's fucking cool because it's really cool the way you do it. You'll see what I mean if you play more of the campaign.
I will. I was able to bring it home for the weekend, so I'll be...
It's a really short campaign. What difficulty are you playing it on, like normal or whatever?
Normal.
Yeah.
I don't usually switch to easy. And something like that, I don't usually play through like hard or anything on the first.
Well, the thing is, I started it off on hardened, and that shit was like impossible to get past the first two guys in the game. Literally, the first two enemies in the game, I could not get past them. So I was like, okay, fuck this. Lower it down to veteran, and now it's like almost nearly impossible. It seems like this game is much harder than the other Call of Duties for some reason. So I had to lower it down to normal to play through it. And I had a good experience, and it was like about 7 or 8 hours. I did all the side missions. I did basically everything you could possibly do to make the game go longer. Literally, I tried to keep the game going forever. Like, I was like, I can't let this game end. So I was trying to do like every side mission, try to find every piece of intel, trying to like read the logs, because they give you like the little computer you can use on your desk. You can read all the logs of each mission, the briefs of each mission, the briefs of everybody on your ship. I was reading all those. I don't know why I was doing it, but I think I was just doing it to like make the game go longer for me, because I knew it was a short Call of Duty campaign. But once you get to the end, man, you're kind of like really OP in this game. And the ending of this game, man, it pulls on your fucking heart. Like, your heartstrings get fucking tugged on, man. I felt so sad at the end of this game. Call of Duty,
you got an
man.
emotional moment?
The ending of this game, you're with the robot, and it's just a crazy mission. The ending is epic, dude. Like, I was like, fuck, that's so sad. Like, oh, fuck. It was intense, man. It was really
It's
cool.
like me in Tetris. Every time a line gets disappeared, I'm like, where's
Where's my lines?
It's not matching.
But no, man, you'll really enjoy it. If you just stick through it, you'll enjoy it. There's some really cool set pieces. Like I said, the coolest missions for me were there's one where you go into a meteor, and it's near the sun. So you have to like hide from the sun and wait for the shadows to come around so you can run past a certain area, because the temperature will kill you. And you got to go in there and rescue a bunch of like people that are hiding in there from enemies.
Yeah.
And a lot of robot combat, but it's all fucking cool, man. You'll see what I mean. The whole fucking game is cool.
I want to play it, dude.
And I'm glad you could definitely tell that a person from Naughty Dog wrote the campaign. I forget who the fuck it is from Naughty Dog. Somebody that left Naughty Dog got hired by Activision to write the campaign.
Oh,
for
so he left and he said, "I'm gonna make
Call of Duty
great again."
Yeah, basically, he left Naughty Dog and went to go write fucking Call. I think he wrote the Uncharted games, is what he wrote.
And he's a voice actor.
So
wait, Iams, are you saying he's like the Donald Trump of video games?
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna make Call of Duty great again.
Great again. No, man, the campaign is really good. The only thing I gotta say, man,
he's doing a good job of that though, because what I've played of it so far, I've really enjoyed.
And everybody that you could hear about talking about this game will tell you that the campaign is where it's at. The zombies is kind of pretty good too.
Zombies looks cool. I saw some videos. Looks really neat.
The multiplayer, no. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, but this multiplayer is disappointing as fuck. Like, it is horrible. Like, it's not even mediocre. It's fucking horrible. Like, if they would have done the multiplayer good, they should have just copy and pasted Black Ops 2 into it or something. But they copy and pasted Black Ops 3 and added the robot dog. They fucked up, dude. That fucking multiplayer is shit. I don't know what they.
So if we had the Infinite campaign and the Titanfall 2 multiplayer,
yeah. Oh fuck, dude! If you had the Titanfall 2 multiplayer in this game, holy shit! This game would be game of the year. Fucking 10 out of 10 everywhere. It would be good.
They already put Titanfall 2 multiplayer into Call of Duty. It was called Black Ops 3.
Yeah, and they copied it over to this one. But like I said, if you play Titanfall 2 multiplayer and you go to play Black Ops or this Infinite Warfare multiplayer, even though there's wall running and grapple hooks and all that, and the invisibility cloak and all that shit, the speed is like crawling. You don't ever feel like you're supposed to be wall running, like ever. You feel like you're like, there's no way this guy should be wall running right now.
That's real life, though. I mean,
and it
real
doesn't.
life, if you're actually running a wall, you're like,
but
I
like in Titanfall does a really good job of letting you. Titanfall does a really good job of making it feel fluid. You know, when you wall run, you can wall run and jump and grab on a ledge and keep running and grapple hook here and there, slide here and slide there. And I keep saying Black Ops. In Infinite Warfare, when you're running, the guy feels like he's running kind of slow. The only reason the only thing he feels like he's running is because the gun moves side to side more.
Would you compare it to Brink? Remember those crappy ass controls in Brink? It just felt like
sluggish.
It just didn't feel right.
Yeah, it doesn't feel right. Like, for instance, it feels like it's too slow and it's trying to be Titanfall, but it can't be Titanfall.
Yeah, but the thing you got to remember with Brink Iams is that it had a whole mess of control schemes that you could pick from, and most of them were based on the controller schemes from other franchises. If you wanted to have like your controller layout like it's set up in Gears of War, they had one like that for Call of Duty or for Battlefield or for Left 4 Dead. So, yeah, but their default control scheme, I couldn't go with that. I think I might have gone with like the Gears style.
I went with the Call of Duty one on that game, and I actually enjoyed Brink. That game, Brink. It was really good, man. It wasn't really good. It was fun when it worked. When you had the people in there.
That was like one of the first games, like when I first started gaming. That was right about when I first started gaming. Again, and I bought Brink. I modded my Xbox. I bought Brink. I bought Brink. I bought a burnt disc, and I went home to play it. And fuck, I had to buy $10 pass. I had to go buy an online pass. So it cost me $20. It cost me $20 for this fucking piece of shit game, and I didn't play it, dude. But I remember that fucking trailer they put out was amazing.
Yeah, the trailer was fucking cool. It looked nothing like the game, but it was cool.
Yeah. When I went to GameStop to pick it up, it was like a day or two after the game came out.
It was already on the shelf for like $12.
Not 12, but I went and I grabbed the new copy, brought it up there. They told me they already had the used copy, and the guy's like, "Look, I'd actually feel better if you bought the used copy because you're probably going to take this home and not like it and want to return it. Yeah. And this way you can return it within our, 7-day return policy."
But then you had to buy the pass though, right? Wasn't there a $10 pass attached to that?
Well, you had to put in the code and stuff for it. Whoever returned it did not use the code.
Nice.
They must have just opened it. Looked at reviews and said, "Fuck this, I'm returning this right away." And that's it. Or they probably got it as a gift or something, like game of the shit.
Or they didn't have live.
Yeah,
they didn't have live. Yeah, they easily could have not had live or internet.
Either way, the pass was there for me. I didn't have to waste the $10. But how glad are you guys that we don't have to deal with that stupid online pass bullshit anymore?
Pretty good.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. It was pretty ridiculous, but
it was.
EA was kind of the worst because theirs were $15, wasn't it?
No, it was always 10.
That for Battlefield, it was like 15 or something.
Nah, it was 10. It was 10. But like Call of Duty, we're talking about Call of Duty.
Yeah, Call of Duty, man. Call of Duty's fucking good, man. Brink. Fucking Iams. I'm going to say Iams. You should buy it, dude. You can get it on PC. Just play the fucking campaign, dude.
I know. Well, right now they have the one with the remaster. What is it? Ultimate Superpower Dumb Edition or something? Yeah. Suckers Edition. What is that called?
It's called Remastered. That's it.
No, what is it? The Suckers Edition.
The version of Infinite Warfare.
Oh, Deluxe Edition.
Yeah, that one. So they have that right now on CD keys for PC for like $43 or something.
Yeah, $44.
44 or something. But the only thing is, Activision fucked up. That the Windows 10 players and the Steam players are separate things. So instead of having everybody who owns the game play multiplayer matches, they're divided now. So the population is small. So I'm gonna have to wait till probably I get that on console because at least I know if I feel like playing the multiplayer, I can do that.
Rent it. It's on Redbox. You could probably go rent it and just play the campaign. Honestly, I would just do that. Because you're not gonna play the multiplayer.
I the remaster. Yeah, I would.
Oh, he wants the.
Oh, the remastered you would play, but I'm saying just go try out the campaign for Infinite Warfare because that campaign is fucking good.
Yeah, I will, but I'm playing Dishonored right now and Battlefield, and I just bought Titanfall 2, which I haven't even played that. I'm waiting until after.
Nice. Where'd you buy Titanfall 2 at, Sean?
I bought it on the Xbox Black Friday sale.
Sweet.
Yeah. But Clint, go back to you real quick. Call of Duty, you finished. You're playing that. What else have you been playing? Zombies. You like the zombies?
I do like the zombie mode. That is a lot of fun. I've always enjoyed, for the most part, the zombie modes.
You're like the opposite of me.
I never liked zombies, and this one I really enjoy. So I'm glad to hear.
I don't like anything that resembles horde mode of any sort. I've never been into it. Not Call of Duty, not Gears of War. It just bores the shit out of me, dude.
Yeah, it's not for everybody.
But speaking of Black Friday sale and Call of Duty, did you guys hear about the little leak that happened like yesterday with Modern Warfare 3?
No, it happened. Oh no, it was Modern Warfare 2, wasn't it?
No, it was Modern Warfare 3 and Oblivion.
What happened?
those are the two of the next games that are going to be backward compatible, but they ended up prematurely leaking them and putting them on the Xbox.com website. And not only did they, accidentally post the listings to the page, but accidentally posted them in the Black Friday sale. So I bought Oblivion for $5 yesterday because it was on sale.
I thought I saw a post
Are they going to honor that?
not too long ago saying it was wrong, that it's an error.
Well, the error was just the time that they posted it. The games are still getting ready to be released for backward compatibility. They weren't made readily available yet. They were getting the product listings and everything for the page all set up, and they accidentally published them. So that was the error.
I just checked. They still got Modern Warfare 3, man.
How much?
One copy.
But how much does it cost?
I don't know. I still have it though. I'm saying I still have it.
Oh, you still have it in your house?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I got rid of every game. I all the time I go through my list of games and I go through GameStop. They'll tell you how much they're worth now. I go through and I search all the names, and if it's worth more than $5, I sell it.
Yeah, but no. If anybody likes Modern Warfare 3. That game will soon be backward compatible.
I remember I kind of enjoyed that game.
On the Xbox Feedback website, it actually had over 111,000 votes to be backward compatible, which they said was one of the most requested titles.
Well, if you look at those lists, like every Call of Duty is on the most requested list.
Well, not anymore, because most of them have been made.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
not for Black Ops 2 though.
Black Ops was on
there.
number 1. Black Ops 2 was number fucking 1 for a while, and then there was Modern Warfare 3. Of course, Modern Warfare 2 was on there. Modern Warfare was like one of the highest ones on there. And I've read somewhere that Modern Warfare 2 was leaked by a retailer. I think it was some retailer in Italy or something like that, or France.
It's usually the UK that I found where the leaks come from.
I think this was France, though. I think they posted it was like a GameStop or something. They posted a sign saying pre-order the next Call of Duty. Don't even know what the fuck it was called. But you got a copy of Modern Warfare 2 remastered. So if they're remastering Modern Warfare 2, it would make sense to release backwards compatible Modern Warfare 3 for now. Get people hyped up for Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, noob
keep the fucking Call of Duty train going, man. Because I've been playing a lot of the Modern Warfare multiplayer, and it holds up. But I mean, I would definitely prefer to play Modern Warfare 2 because Modern Warfare is kind of outdated for sure.
Yeah, Modern Warfare 1 was about dropping martyrdoms.
Yeah, it only has one attachment, only 3 perks. No like side no C4 or claymores on the side. You have to use that as a perk to have those. It was way different the way they did it.
Yeah, and then Modern Warfare 2 is all about the noob tube. Everyone running around.
Sniper rifles.
Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, but the favela? Oh, that's a fucking dope map.
Wait, you guys know Juan too?
Well,
I know
Juan
too. I know Trace.
No, I have a buddy named Juan Favela.
Oh, but his name is Juan 2 3.
Every time I hear the favela, I'm like, hey, that's Juan. But anyway, so what have you guys been playing and been up to and stuff?
Well, I'm going to go real quick since I have probably the least amount of games I've been playing out of anybody here. I played Battlefield 1, of course. Guys, I found some new modes. Woo. And one of the coolest modes that I found was called Fog of War. So this is in the custom playlist on Battlefield 1. You go to custom games. It's called Fog of War, and it's on it's the forest map. I forget what it's called right now.
Endor?
Something forest, dude. But anyways, it's a map that has a big train track in the middle. But you play in this map. The thing is, you start off, and the game does not let you spawn with the main weapon. So you have to disable your main weapon. So you have to have no weapon in that slot. You can only have a pistol, and you can't have any grenades.
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
Wow.
So you spawn in this.
What, it's pistols only?
Yeah, and knives. And med kits and flare guns and shit like that. Anyways, You spawn, and you can't have like mortars or C4 or weird shit like that. You can't have that either. Anyways, you spawn on this map. You're in the forest. You have to be it's only team deathmatch. You random spawn or spawn on your squad, and everything's fog, dude. Like they super fog the shit out of this map. It's super fog. You can't see that far in front of you. You could probably see the person right in front of you, maybe a couple feet ahead of him, but that's as far as you could see. Yes, this is next gen fog technology with Frostbite 3. But dudes, this mode is fucking intense. You go in there and you basically have to sneak around and like stab people in the back. And you know, if you play Battlefield 1 and you see those takedowns when like you do a melee takedown from the back, like you sneak up on somebody and take them out, you fucking stab him, dude, like in the neck like 4 times, or you stab him in the gut and you turn him around and you hear them screaming like, ugh, and you fucking stabbing him in the neck, or you fucking go up behind him and stab him in the back of the head. It's pretty brutal. But the middle bridge of that map, when you meet up in the middle where everybody knows the bridge is at.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. It's nothing but fucking grenades going, not grenades, but like smoke and flares and people camping trying to snipe you with the pistol. It's pretty intense.
Snipe you with the pistol?
Yeah, they're like trying to camp on top of the trains trying to snipe you with the pistol. Like, that mode is intense. I recommend it for anybody that wants to try out something different in his team deathmatch.
That sounds like fun.
Like I said, it's nothing but knives and pistols, basically. Like, you just go in there and just fuck it. You have to get up close to people.
That sounds like fun.
Nice. I like that.
Another mode that I tried this week, guys, is it's a new mode that was released with a huge update. It was like a 5 gig update that Battlefield released this week. But the other mode I tried was hardcore. Yeah, just hardcore. Like, the servers are hardcore settings, so no map, no HUD, no names over the friendlies or the enemies.
Oh, I saw a video of this like months and months ago. I was watching. I was like, how the fuck do you know who not to shoot?
You only have a compass, and like, I think it only shows, it doesn't even show how many bullets. I think it maybe shows how many bullets you have, but it doesn't show how many bullets you have in your gun. It just shows how many bullets you have altogether. So like, if you have 100 bullets, it'll just show 100.
On the compass?
Yeah. I'm getting an echo, guys.
Compass? Go, okay, yeah. Hello, Echo!
Who's echoing?
I hear an echo.
Hello?
I didn't hear echo.
Glenn, I'm getting an echo from you, buddy.
Yeah, it's Clint.
Anyways, playing this hardcore mode, it's too hard. It's too.
I mean, at least
pussy,
it should show your team.
No, it doesn't. Literally, me and Brinks, because I invited Brink into my party. Me and Brink were playing. Brink spawned into the game. He turned around, thought I was an enemy, shot me, shot the fucking person next to me, which was like our squad mate, and shot our other squad guy. And I was like, Brink, did you just shoot all of us? And he was like, yeah, I just took out a whole squad. And he was like, oh, wait, that's you guys.
I got them all, Jesus, I swear, I got them all.
They're wearing our uniform.
I was like, Brink. He was like, what? He's like, what does it say to revive these guys? And I'm like, you killed us. And he's like, oh, fuck. He's like, I'm sorry, man. So he revived us all. But, yeah, like, the only way you can see, like, a person is your friendly, like, it shows a blue thing on top of their head or whatever, is if you aim down your sights and point the gun at them. And it'll briefly pop up the little blue thing above their heads. If you don't fucking do that, if you just run around a corner and you see someone and you just shoot, you're going to take him out because it's like one-shot kills in hardcore. Like, it's fucking really low health, one-shot kills. And basically, for like the first 10 minutes of the match was all the people on each team killing each other.
That's funny, dude. So I see two guys running around the corner with
Yeah,
guns and just stop and go, are you good or bad? Good or bad? Good or bad? Hey,
And then-
hey, tell me.
That actually happened in one of the objectives. I think it was Charlie. We were all hanging out in Charlie objective. And it was the map where you're like in the town in the big city. And we were in the Charlie objective, and that's in a little alleyway with a bunch of buildings around it, and you can snipe off of the two buildings. Anyways, our team was in there. There was like 10 of us in there. And then like 5 guys showed up from the other team, and we were all pointing guns at each other, and we're like, should we shoot them? Should they shoot us?
Are you friendly? Are you friendly?
Yeah, basically we were like looking at each other, and finally like some people started shooting, so then we all started shooting, and grenades started going off, and fire, and all kinds of shit. It's fucking brutal, man. Hardcore, it's too crazy. If you set up a tripwire bomb, like, you know, the little bombs you set up as a sniper class, you like little tripwire bombs, and you walk over your own tripwire, you're gonna blow yourself up or catch yourself on fire.
That's real, dude. That's real life.
Even if your own teammate walks over,
realistic.
even if your teammate walks over the wire, they can blow themselves up. Or
That's real life.
it kind of is
why
really
you gotta
it's
communicate.
too realistic, dude. Yeah, and in hardcore you have to have a mic. It's impossible to without mics. Like it was intense. But yeah, I played that mode, so check it out if you like it.
How intense was it? Were you guys camping?
Yeah, basically, no, we were actually going in there and like trying to catch objectives, man. Me and Brink were like,
Were
basically,
you intense? I want to know if you were intense.
we were fucking intense, dude. Like we were camping up on a street right in front of the, I think it was D objective or C objective on the bridges, and the enemy had just captured the bridge and they were running towards Charlie up the street. There was like 20 of them, and there was about 6 of us down this street just sniping, like at 20 guys, just taking them out one by one, They were just dropping. They didn't know what to do because we were just a bunch of snipers down the street sniping at you guys. What do? You're getting one shot killed. But that mode was fun. I suggest you go check it out, try it out. And I also played some more Operations. And I gotta say, Operations is the best mode for getting experience. I noticed that. Playing like 3 hours last night, I ranked up like 4 or 5 times.
Wow. Earlier you told me it was like 2 or 3. I
It
like
was
how
like
the number
4.
went up.
Like 4. It's like 4 times. I was like level 25. I'm level 29 now, so it's 4 times.
Jesus, that video you posted on Facebook last night or today, that must have been hard mode, correct?
No, that was on Operations. That was regular.
Okay.
That one-shot kill thing that I didn't even aim. That was pretty crazy.
No scope?
No scope 360, bro. Come at me.
Nice.
I felt
Yeah.
MLG in that fucking recording.
And they hang out inside tents. Did you hear that?
Inside?
You were in tents.
Yeah, I
You were
was
inside
intense.
the tents,
Yep, we were
camping,
intense. Fuck you,
shooting
Iams,
people.
you fucking dick. Anyways, guys, I also played another game.
Wait. I want to say Battlefield 1 has become basically my favorite multiplayer, maybe of all time.
It is really good,
It's just it's current, but it takes out all the bullshit that you find in newer games. There's no
Wall
silencers, everything's
running.
loud.
Yep.
There's no bullshit. It's just
I'm going to buy it
fucking-
right
it's
after
great.
the show.
It's great.
It's on sale.
Play hardcore, man, and you'll fucking be like, well, this is too realistic, man, too intense. And it looks beautiful, man. Just I never noticed that the guns get fucking muddy and they get dirt on them and they get all fucked up if you like dive into like a fucking dirt pile. They get like mud all over them. I never noticed that till yesterday. I was surprised. I was sitting there like, whoa.
The hardcore mode, they should have it where you gun jam sometimes.
Oh, that'd be fucking crazy. No way, dude. No, fuck that. That would be too intense.
And then
Anyways,
you improvise and quickly stab the guy.
I also
Or you
noticed
come at
that
it like a
everybody runs around with the knives. Nobody uses the clubs anymore because the people have noticed that the clubs are too slow to swing. If you run at somebody, like say you run into a room and you have like the little knife equipped on you, and you run towards the person, they'll most likely miss their shot, unless they get a headshot. But they're most likely gonna miss because most of the guns are single fire. Anyways, you run at them and you hit the fucking thing to stab them. Chances are you're gonna stab them quicker than they can react with the club. So
Yeah.
the best weapon to use, I noticed that like if you're gonna run and stab people, just fucking use the knife, the little speedy knife. And that thing, you'll fucking kill like 10 people in a match. I guarantee it.
I upgraded to I just unlocked the prison shank. It's made out of a Jolly Rancher.
Is it like super fast, super speed, or whatever?
Yeah, it's like you have to like suck on it into a point.
And then you stab somebody with it.
That's
Yeah.
what she said.
Guys, the next game I played was Rainbow Six Siege. I played the new update. I don't know if you guys know this.
Talking Siege.
He actually left.
He left.
Wow.
Man,
What a dick.
he loves Siege.
At least when I left, it was only to turn on the lights. My camera would stop cutting out.
What a dick. But we
Yeah, no shit.
we did play
Who invited this guy?
We did play Siege. Why we didn't? I played Siege. I don't know if you guys. Oh, Clint did.
I did a
But the
little
new
bit with Yogi.
the new update is cool, guys. I haven't played the new map. Just like I still to this day haven't played on the favela map. So I don't even know if that map really exists. I think Ubisoft lied to me and they told me that I received the map, but I never got it or something because I've never ever played on it. On any mode, terrorist hunt or multiplayer, ranked or regular, I've never played on the favela map. I don't even think it's real. Have you guys played on that map?
Which one is it?
It's the last map for the last update. Like, I don't know.
Oh no, I haven't played it.
No, I haven't played on it yet.
It's not this newest update. It's the one that came out like in September or something.
I don't remember playing on it, but
It's called Favela. Like, you're like in a little rundown like neighborhood, like in Brazil or some shit.
Oh yeah, that's a great map.
I never ever played on it. I've never even I don't even know what the loading screen looks like for that map. Honestly.
Yeah, I haven't played on it yet. Now that I think about it,
it's crazy to me.
It's really good.
And the weird thing is that everybody told me to go into the settings and disable all the other maps, right? Like, turn off all the other maps and keep only the maps you want to play. So I went ahead and disabled every map except for Favela and Skyscraper, the newest update. Like, the newest one and the last one that came out. And no matches.
You got Skyscraper.
No matches. No, I didn't get no matches. Like, I would get into, like, a matchmaking lobby, and it would be, like, 2 people waiting. And I waited for, like, 4 minutes, and I was like, I'm done. I'm not going to wait 4 minutes for a fucking game to start. Fuck this. So, yeah, I don't even know what those new maps look like. But the new characters are cool, the new operators. One of them has, like, a little drone that shoots out, like, these pulses that'll, like, disorientate the enemy players. And the other one... What the fuck does the other one have? She has, like, these charges that are, like, thermite. Like his little wall breach. They're just like that, except she shoots them at the wall. So you don't have to walk up to the wall and put them on there. You can just shoot it at the wall.
Oh, yeah.
And use it like that. Those are pretty cool. Their shotguns are really good, too. They shoot really far, and they're really accurate, and they're deadly as fuck. Like, one-shot kill. Like, from a distance, one-shot kill.
Wow.
But... yeah, guys, besides that, that's all I've been playing. Yeah, I look forward to buying, actually, this week. I'm going to buy Titanfall 2 on the sale.
Yeah.
And, I'm probably going to buy Watch Dogs
2,
because Watch Dogs 2 kind of has my attention. But I don't know. Have you guys played Watch Dogs 2? Anybody?
No, I really want to, though.
I want to.
Yeah, me too.
But
I've only ever played, like, the first main mission of Watch Dogs 1.
I love Watch Dogs 1 was fucking good, dude.
that game was good.
Really
I actually beat it, man. Like, I really kind of enjoyed that game. It was easy to get away from the cops and everything. It was pretty fucking fun.
I'll have to go back and play it. I think the only reason that I haven't gone back and played more of the first one is because I'm lazy and I have it on disc. And I haven't been wanting to get up and I haven't been wanting to get up and put the disc in my console.
Yeah, show me your middle fingers. I want to measure them. Oh, yeah. Clint's pretty... Clint's is actually fucking
I
long.
think his long covers his whole face.
Yeah.
Jesus. You know what they say about...
the ladies have...
You know what they say about middle fingers.
Yeah. It's right in the middle of your finger, in your hand.
But go play Watch Dogs, man. But I want to play the new one. Whenever I do get it, I will talk about it. But, guys, I want to hear about Gunny's experience with this PC Master Race games.
Ooh.
Tell me, Gunny, what games have you been playing this week?
Oh, man, I bought a game, Arma 3.
Arma 3, that's fucking hardcore, dude. That's for like the hardcore
that's like the
PC
hardcore
players,
nerds.
It is hardcore, that's
players.
for sure. It's a what do they call it? A realistic military shooter.
Yeah.
This is keyboard and mouse stuff right here, and I've been playing what they call what is it?
The noob mode.
Exile mod, which is, I guess, it's not part of Arma, Bohemian whatever company.
Rhapsody.
Yeah, but it's tough. Just trying to get used
boy
to the
playing in a new
mouse and
game.
keyboard.
Henley.
But
Can't play with a gamepad. Get your ass
no,
sniped.
it does have a controller support for it.
Yeah, but you...
Yeah, good luck
Since
with
there's
that.
so many different controls to it.
Good luck.
Different vehicle controls, different.
When you plug in your controller, it probably tells you, "Are you sure you want to get fucked right now?"
Yeah. But what I've always liked about watching this game on Twitch over the last couple of years,
Except the people who play it actually know how to play it.
Yeah, right. Because
It looks really fun online, guys. When I watch the videos, I don't know why it doesn't look. Why isn't it really fun when I play it?
It's like ice hockey, man. It looks fucking fun, but I ain't getting on the ice.
I ain't getting on the ice and
No.
running around slamming into people. Fuck that.
Hey, but yeah, it's different. It's like an exploration game. You know, you got to find your own weapons and what do you call it? Not your backpack, but
So it's like a survival game, like a realistic
It is.
simulation survival type game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Is it like a rogue, like one of those games where you die once and you don't get your character back type shits?
you get your character back, and if you can, for example, if let's say an enemy kills you, whether it's whatever, let's say a mode you're playing on is with all real players. If you can get back to your to your body, you can get your stuff back.
But you spawn with nothing at all, like.
You spawn with, like, it depends on the server. Okay, most of the time you're just going to spawn with like a regular assault rifle and a pistol.
Okay, so you at least spawn with the weapon. Okay.
Yeah.
It would suck if like spawned you in there with nothing. Like,
What, naked?
good luck finding your shit. You might
There
die
is.
because somebody might kill you or a dog might come up and bite you and kill you. We don't know.
There is. They do have those modes. Depending on, again.
But what if
whatever
like the
server-
person that killed you is just camping? Like, he killed you in the house and he's just camping upstairs waiting for you to come back to get your shit. He's
Yeah,
like, I'm going
I've
to keep
seen that.
killing this guy
Yeah,
over
so
and
it's-
over and over and over. I'm going to be his worst nightmare.
Yeah, so it's like fixed spawn points where you spawn from like the same spot each time, or
No, it's random wherever it spawns you. So, for example, if you don't get a good spawn, you just commit suicide. And then,
That's like real
How
life.
big is the map? It's like real life.
well, like I said,
Yeah.
it again, I think if you're playing like what they call the Exile mod, it's going to be those. Well, they're not so much random.
But are
there
they-
could
are
be,
these
like,
big
7
maps or,
spawn
like-
points?
Are they
And
huge?
for example, you're gonna come in, you're gonna spawn in via parachute.
so
so-
everybody can see where the fuck you're coming down at. That's
Yeah, so you got to
great.
wait till like the last minute to, pull your chute, and then as soon as you hit the ground, you better start running. But a lot of the maps are really big, so you don't have to worry about it too much.
It's like
It
playing
sounds
Skyrim
cool.
and someone parachutes in. Like, where the fuck are they? Fuck, who knows? On the other side of that mountain.
It sounds
Yeah.
cool, Gunny, but I don't know if I
Too
would like
hardcore.
playing a game like this because, like I said, man, somebody could be trolling the fuck out of you and just keep killing you every time you're trying to get close to your pack.
That's the hardcore shit, dude. That's like
Um,
real PC gamer shit, man. You
Yeah.
really are going for that elitist shit.
Yeah, how the fuck are you gonna get close to? How the fuck are you gonna get close to your backpack if somebody is just camping like around the corner with a sniper rifle and they're gonna keep shooting you every time you get like 3 feet from?
But I think most of the time, let's say you don't have a lot of time invested into it, like it's, into an actual match itself, then you're just going to go to a different area, search around a town, get, pick up weapons and armor and whatever else.
Is
you're
it, like,
getting.
everywhere?
Goggles.
or is it like
It's everywhere. It's inside buildings, inside cars.
and you can search anything like any drawer? Like is there like detailed shit or is
no.
it just like an empty
It's-
room in a house?
It's like an empty room in a house, and you got to look on the ground and press your inventory button to pick it up, or, hey, there's a red scarf and a pistol or something.
That's too
So
hardcore
if-
for me, man.
It sounds
And
too
I'm sure a lot
hardcore.
of
And
listeners
beats.
are thinking, "Oh yeah, I've seen DayZ play."
It sounds like all
Hey,
like that, but DayZ has zombies, right?
yeah,
It does.
So it has
and you
zombies
can play
and
without
real
zombies
players.
as well. You can just play PvP.
But PvZ. I can
But
play that.
PvP, it would be just like this game you're describing right now
Yeah.
in a different map.
I can't do these type of games like Ark tried it. I can't do that shit where you have
Yeah,
to
it
like
sounds
get
too
stuff to
fucking
get,
weird,
to get
man.
started. I just want to hop in there, kill somebody, and I want to die on purpose so I can respawn and kill somebody else.
so
It's
you're
funny.
not a Minecraft guy then.
No, probably
You know
not.
what? Minecraft is about creation, though. I'm down with that. I just won't
I like
play it
Minecraft.
because I will get sucked into it. So I'll admire it for what it is.
Minecraft, Clint, I play it, but I only play the creative mode where like you have everything already. So if I want to build,
That is fun.
I can go in there to just build something fucking crazy looking. I want to build a
gi-
big
a
Pac-Man. So I go ahead
giant
and build
penis statue.
Yeah, and a big penis
lights.
next to the Pac-Man. So I do just shit like that. I don't go around and digging and digging and grinding and digging and digging and digging and putting the torches down every 3 feet.
It's cool though, but you created something.
Yeah, and plus some people like that. You know, it's
Some
sort of
people
the
do.
whole risk. It's the whole risk and reward element to it. You know, because if you don't want to. I mean, a lot of people like to take the risk and go deep into those mines and go all the way down toward the bottom and get the diamonds and things like that. So,
But that's fun, like Clint said. I like digging a hole, seeing if I can get to the lava. If I
Dude, I
fall
dig a
in-
hole every time I record a podcast. I dig a hole, and it's fucking hard to get out of that motherfucker.
especially when you
Yeah,
die, you
but
gotta go
we're-
back
we're-
for your stuff.
yeah, we're talking a physical hole, not
God.
not the emotional.
You can dig in my physical hole if you want, Clint.
No thanks.
Okay.
No.
So,
I-
are you
Hey,
I
suggesting
think that would be horribly awkward.
that would be awkward as fuck, man? So, like Arma 3, you went for like the elitist PC games, Mr. Henley.
Yes.
You jump. What possessed you to do that?
Like I said, I've always watched the Twitch streams over the last couple of years of things like Daisy and Arma, which is the same company.
Yeah,
And not to confuse anybody, but Arma 3 has a Daisy mod.
that's where it started.
Yeah.
And
I
it
believe that's
became
where it
its own
started.
thing.
Now it's its own thing. But you can play the Daisy mod, which has zombies and real players and shit like that. It has, in just the regular Arma 3, it has NPCs plus real players. So, again, depending on what server you want to play on or which one you want to create. But yeah,
Cool.
I think I like the fact that you're, that it's, again, an exploration. You're finding different weapons and guns.
Mhm.
And,
See, I don't mind that single
different
player.
scopes.
I don't mind that kind of stuff single player. But when I like spend time doing something and someone fucking shoots me in the back of the head, I'm like, God damn, that's for your Rocket League. The Rocket League frustration you get, that would be me.
Yep.
Fuck you, delete. And then now Comcast put a cap on all of our shit and sent in California to dude, I go through all my data in a month because I would delete the game, then reinstall it. There's another 50 gigs, and then delete it, then reinstall it. There's another 50 gigs. Then I'm over my gigabytes.
Yeah, I know. But going into playing this game, it does feel kind of weird, like not having any kind of stats or KDO, kill death ratios or anything like that. There's no
I like KDR.
there's no points.
There's no
they do
point.
have missions.
There is no point.
Yeah, they do have missions that you can complete. I don't know if you get a badge or some kind of like Steam trophy out of it, or. But yeah, it feels funny not getting any gamer score after playing this. Like, there's no achievements.
That's kind of weird. Even though none of that shit actually matters, it's kind of weird. Like when I play Overwatch when I'm done with the match, I want to see my KDR, and I don't think it shows it that I remember.
No, it doesn't.
That sucks, dude. That's what I like. That's like the thing. Like when I play Battlefield, every single time I die, I bring up the menu to see my KDR. Every time. I love to look at the numbers. I'm a numbers freak. And then in Overwatch, it's like, oh, we either won or lost. I want to know how many people I fucking shot in the face.
Yeah. Now, Sean, have you played the new update to Overwatch yet?
I only played that free weekend they had last time, like a couple months ago.
Okay, which they have another free weekend now.
It's out now.
They always pick the worst weekends.
Yeah.
Why don't people do this when like there's no games coming out?
Exactly.
But
They
no, I
pick
was just no,
Black Friday weekend when fucking Xbox is doing their sale on every big game, and they decided to put their game for free.
Well, they want you to buy it instead of other games. So it makes
Oh,
Which
yeah, it
I
is
think
on sale.
Overwatch is on
It
sale,
is.
and I thought about buying it, but fuck, they already have Battlefield and Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, and Titanfall 2 soon. It's just
When I
enough.
played it-
It's enough for me, dude. I mean, as much as I liked it, I thought it was cool and fun, the cool little abilities you have for each character. I just don't see myself investing time into that kind of multiplayer where the only reward is skins.
and the new character that they released for it too, Sombra, she's a lot of fun too.
Yeah,
Because,
the characters are fun. I mean, don't get me wrong, but
no, but
There's no reward. There's no reward there, Clint. There's like no like you guys were saying. There's no stats, no KDR stats, no.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
No, yeah, like is there even ranks in this? Do you even rank up?
You do level up, and there's like a competitive mode in there, but you do have to be like rank 25 to be able to play it, kind of like Siege.
I have to be able to unlock weapons, powers, abilities, kill streaks, something like that. That's what keeps me going. Like unlocking, continuously unlocking and equipping new things. That's what keeps me going in multiplayer.
See, that's one of the things that the way that Overwatch is doing it. That's kind of what I like in a shooter, though. I like that it's not focused on a kill-death ratio. I like that everybody, when they come in there, has all of their abilities and everything, and it feels even and balanced out. And like if I were to jump into Call of Duty multiplayer right now, I would get my ass handed to me because there's just a huge leveling gap.
No, I don't.
I don't what I would be, what other those. That has been my experience with just about every multiplayer shooter.
I agree with you on that, Clint. But at the same time, there's nothing there for me to want to invest time into Overwatch.
Yeah, it's like you're just playing a game for the fun of it. Yeah, we don't have fun when we play games.
We need achievements. We need some kind of fucking goal. Prestige, bro. I'm Prestige 10. What up?
And to me, it's like, okay, Prestige 10, whatever. Let's, move on. But,
what level are you in Siege, bruh?
It depends. I think I forget. I think I'm around 20.
On Siege? Barely? 20-something?
Maybe. I forgot.
How the fuck are you so low? I'm like level 64. I didn't even play that much.
Damn, I think I'm like 30.
That's the thing. I don't play that much.
How often do you play this game? Like once every 3 months?
A lot of people
maybe like once every 1 or 2 months. Yeah,
a lot of people bring up this leveling gap in Call of Duty and Battlefield, but for me personally, I've always within the first 3 guns you get is the gun I have all the way to the end.
Like for example,
Call of Duty, the best guns.
Modern Warfare, for example, that game, my most used gun right now is the M16, which is the first gun you start off with when you create a class. Is like the first. Like the assault class, that's the first rifle you get. So I just been using that, and it's like a 3-shot burst. But I play hardcore mode on Call of Duty, and with 3 shots you can kill somebody. Like it's a 1-shot kill basically every time you shoot that gun. That's the only gun I use. That one and the M4, which you unlock pretty much within like the first 10 levels.
Is it M4? Is that like the?
It's kind of like the M16, but it's fully automatic. It doesn't shoot 3-round bursts.
I'm trying to think if that was the gun I used in Battlefield 4. Maybe it was the M4.
Yeah, in Battlefield 4, the M4 was really good. I used that one a lot too. And yeah, that's basically the gun that I used.
I always like the guns. Sort of the first guns you get, you throw an attachment on.
I feel like the first guns you get, you can get used to them and know how to use them well enough that you don't really have. Like in Battlefield 1, I don't see myself struggling. And I'm playing against people that fucking are level like 60 and shit already, so.
With all that being said, though, Overwatch is super fun because I played as the medic. All I did was heal people. That's all I could do, really, and I fucking enjoyed it.
I played as the
stream that shoots out like a Ghostbuster and hooks onto someone, and fuck, it was fun.
Yeah, you get a lot of points too. I played as the death guy, the guy who like spins in a circle and shoots his little shotguns or whatever.
Reaper.
Yeah, I played as him.
Nice. Reaper. I've been playing this dude Roadhog. He's got like this big chain. He'll throw it out, and it'll basically grab you and pull him toward you.
Oh, fuck.
You kind of like the spear that Scorpion has in Mortal Kombat. But what I've been doing is there's this one map, and I got to do this today. It was so much fun. There's this map where there's a huge pit in the middle of this room, and I just pull people toward me, and it pulls them over the pit and just drops them.
That's awesome.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you make them squeal like a pig.
No,
fuck.
No, but it's great because normally when you do pull them like that, you can just follow it up with like a shotgun blast to the face and kill them.
Dude, Clint, you are totally Roadhog. Like if any of us on a podcast, we had to be characters of Overwatch, you're a Roadhog, dude. That's
we're gonna call you Roadhog from now on.
Roadhog, RH, yeah, buddy.
Violence is usually the answer.
Feel like a pig.
Violence is usually the answer.
Boy, you got a pretty mouth.
Okay.
You got a mighty pretty mouth. Here's some lip gloss.
Overwatch. Okay.
Great.
Oh.
Overwatch is fun, dude. Yeah.
No, Overwatch is fun.
Free
But-
weekend. So by the time
I
you guys
tried
hear
it.
this,
I
just
tried
know
it
we
the
had
weekend.
fun playing it.
A couple months ago, I didn't like it.
Yeah.
What?
No, it felt too MOBA to me.
Two MOBA.
MOBA?
I know. I played it a few months ago when it was free
I know
on the
it's
weekends,
not a
and it was
MOBA,
cool,
but it
man.
feels like it.
MOBA fucker?
No, it's not, dude. And it's an objective-based multiplayer game.
Yeah, that's what
That's
it is.
the thing that I like, because, you gotta capture and hold the points. You gotta escort the payload across the map.
Mhm.
Things like that.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
There
I'll play by
are...
Arma. Hey
there
guys, I
are
played
mixed-
another game
What
on
other game?
PC.
What other game?
Oh, Pocket Pool? Did you play that new Pocket Pool 2016?
I did.
Remastered edition?
Harry Edition.
Deluxe Harry Edition.
Anyways, what
Hey, I
else have you
played,
played?
So wait, does that eventually come with, like, the Harry Palms DLC?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what you get with the season pass.
Season pass holders exclusive.
Pubix Q. I played Adrift.
The fuck's a drift?
Oh, dude,
Ryan
Sissy
played this
Jones does the
last
voice,
week.
sort of moans and groans, more like.
Sissy Jones?
Yeah, Sissy Jones is the chick who does. That's what we talked. When I talked to her last time, when I had her on the other podcast,
The other one?
we were talking about that because she did mostly just groans and stuff. There's not a lot of lines in there, so it's more like.
Oh man,
Oh,
no wonder I got turned on playing this game.
Ooh, I'm gonna let Sissy
But,
know. Sissy.
I only played for about an hour, but
It's like, hey, Headley likes it when you breathe heavy.
Yeah, actually, I'm
Breathe
tweeting that
heavy,
right
yeah.
now. Hashtag breathe heavy.
but it's what would you call this? It's a VR game, but I played
It's-
with
It's
just the keyboard. Mouse.
it's a walking simulator in space.
Uh-huh.
Yes, that's what it is.
Is this game out on
Um,
consoles?
No, just PC
Yeah, it
for
is.
now.
Yeah, it is.
It's
It's
on
on
Xbox, isn't
PS4.
it?
Oh,
PS4?
okay, yeah. Remember I told you the guy who used to work for Microsoft made this game? So
Oh yeah, he said
Got
all
an
the
He's like,
Xbox
fuck
on
Microsoft, I'm going to release it on PlayStation,
Yeah.
but not Microsoft.
right.
It's a PS4. Yeah, it's on PS4, and it's on Google Play for $10. What?
Oh, yeah, it's probably for the Dream VR, right? The Dream Gear VR or whatever.
I know the guy. Oh no, it says Microsoft Windows, Xbox One. Yeah, it's Xbox One.
I thought I saw it on the store. But anyways, what is this?
It's like he said, it's a walking sim in space. But I got lost. I got turned around in there. Because I didn't see a map.
Are
or
you
anything.
walking in
It's just-
zero G?
Yeah, you have a little boost and
Like
you can
like,
grab these
do you
little
feel like you're
oxygen
floating
tanks.
when you're walking?
And you're just kind of entering each capsule. as you
'Cause,
go.
So you were lost in
Because
space.
Infinite Warfare, there's a lot of spacewalking,
Yeah.
dude, and the spacewalking feels good. You feel like you're in space.
Yeah, I definitely felt like I was floating.
Yeah, like you're floating. Yeah.
then you-
Moonwalker.
But you could find these they're not suit upgrades, but they're like a suit repair station, kind of like what is that, Dead Space?
Yeah, okay.
But you don't really upgrade it. You're just repairing it, and you're getting back to where you're, where your helmet is not cracked anymore, and
Are you,
you're
so how often do you crack your
oxygen.
helmet? I mean, are you like right around smashing your head into everything that cracks your helmet open? I mean, what's
pretty
going on
much.
here?
I always bounce my head off of everything.
Oh, so
Um,
every time you like hit something with your head, it cracks your helmet?
Yeah,
Is it cool? Do you like this game? I mean, because when I watched the movie Gravity, have you guys seen
Yeah,
the movie Gravity?
Gravity's good.
That was intense, dude.
Mhm.
Just
I
that part
haven't
where
seen
she's
it
like,
yet, but apparently I own the movie on Google Play.
you watch it. There's
Go
a
watch
part where
it.
she's like slipping away. They're like trying to grab stuff, but floating off into space. And that's what I'm imagining this game being, a whole lot of like floating off, trying to grab shit.
Yeah, like
I
yeah.
gotta
that
say,
That was like the George Clooney, what's her name one, right?
Sandra Bullock, right?
Sandra Bullock, yeah.
Sandra Bullock's awesome. I like her, dude.
so I took my graphics card software, which is that EVOG thing, and I overclocked it, and then started the game up, and it looks beautiful.
Oh, I don't get into the overclocking shit. I'm worried about burning my shit up.
Well, I didn't fine tune it. Basically, what I did was just I can't even think of what it's called.
The
But
button
it's
called
basically
overclock.
Hit a button.
It's something like where you
PC
just
talk.
say put it to all the way, all the way to the top, basically.
All the way up.
All the way up. Henley's GP goes all the way up.
Just go as high as you can on max.
High as you can.
So but Gunny, tell me, like, was this fun? Was this a fun experience? Did you enjoy the money you spent on this game?
Yeah, it was part of that Humble Bundle that I got, so it came with it.
Humble Bundle's the shit, dude.
Humble Bundle the shit out of that.
You like drop $4 and get like 5-6 games, dude. Humble Bundle is awesome. If you're a PC gamer, you're not buying Humble Bundle, stay on that because you can always just spend the bottom one, which is $1, and there's always a couple games worth buying. Even if you don't play them, you just wait. You donate $1 to charity. That's what you're doing. It's good charity.
But yeah, definitely this it's a lot of fun. I mean, if you it kind of reminds me a little bit of that Dead Space, and when you're on this what would you call it, like a space station, everything is like blown up and there's just pieces flying everywhere, and you see water molecules just flying by your face.
Ooh, I hate water molecule tech. Is it good?
Water molecule technology.
Really good.
What graphics card you got?
I got the 1060, the GTX.
Okay.
Yeah. It's good. It looks great. I had no frame rate drops or anything.
That's cool, man. I mean, I got it too. I bought the Humble Bundle thing. I put it in my cart, the Humble Bundle. Like, you know how it goes by average price? It goes up and down. It fluctuates on how much people donate to how many games you get.
Yeah.
I put it in my cart and I forgot to buy it. And then the next day I pulled it up and then I just pushed purchase. And I was 3 cents under the fucking thing to get the next set of games. So I emailed them. I'm like, hey, look, I spent 3 cents less. Can I please get it? They're like, yeah, all you do is got to go back into your account and just add the money. And I did that. So I got all the games. So I got it. I'll definitely check that out at some point.
Police is outside.
Every other Tuesday, Henley, they got
shit. What did you do, Jesus?
Shit.
Oh, no, they're at my neighbor's apartment complex. There's like a bunch of cops out there, so I don't know, something happened.
Oh, man. You
They're
take your camera
Siege.
out there? You want to see what's going on?
They're playing real life Siege.
All right, so before Jesus gets arrested, I played Titanfall 2 on the Xbox One.
All right, Titanfall 2.
Campaign or multiplayer?
Multiplayer.
Multiplayer. Yeah.
Now, Sean, I've been playing this on my.
Hey, don't use my government name.
On my Iams. I've been playing on my.
We'll edit that out. You can
monitor.
You can edit, right?
Edit that out, yeah. We'll edit that out. Don't worry.
What's up? What's up? Yeah, Iams here.
Iams. I've been playing Titanfall 2 on my monitor, not my television.
Oh, monitor always looks better than television.
Well, no shit.
Yeah. I would say it doesn't look better. It looks different.
It looks different
better.
because there's less post processing. Because TVs have a lot of post processing. That's why they have the. That's why they have
and all that shit.
The 25 to 50 to 100 millisecond delay because of the post processing. Monitors are just like a raw feed of what you're seeing, so it looks different. Yeah, it does look different. Less input lag though.
Would you recommend console gamers to switch if they want to, I guess, switch their gaming setup from a TV to a monitor?
If you're playing if you're playing multiplayer games, yes, because you'll get the 1 millisecond response time.
Like,
that's what I have on this one. It's 1 ms.
If you're a console gamer, if you're playing like Battlefield and Call of Duty and Titanfall mostly, you probably better off buying like a 24-inch, 27-inch monitor and putting it on your desk and playing like that.
Yeah, and plus it would look better because everything's compressed. Everything's compressed, dude. It looks.
Now tell me this: if you buy, let's say, a 4K monitor, I'm just saying, because this could be an option for some people out there looking to buy like 4K shit, like an Xbox One S or whatever, and you're looking to, say you have an Xbox One S and you're looking to buy a TV, a 4K TV, because I was looking at 4K TVs the other day. We were talking about it in the chat, Iams, and every TV that I noticed that was on sale this Black Friday has bad input lag. Almost every single one. There's maybe like one of the Samsung TVs, maybe two of them that I've seen. One's on Amazon for like $400. The other one's on Best Buy for like $600. There were two of the ones that were reviewed with like not that much input lag. But basically every other TV was said like if you play this and you want to play like games on it, know that if you're playing multiplayer games, there's going to be like a big input lag, significantly enough where you're probably going to get killed a lot more than you probably would if you were playing like on a regular 1080 TV or whatever. Would you recommend that a console gamer get a monitor instead?
Well, there's two things. Black Friday every year they develop TVs specifically for Black Friday. They gut them and they put the cheapest shit in them to make them cheap because people buy cheap shit.
Yeah.
So they're just, if you look at the model numbers later in the year, they're hard to research because they're only put out, like all the good TVs, they might be a little bit, there might be a small sale. Your monitor question, I don't know. Like my 1440p monitor right here, I got an Asus, like G-Sync and shit. It doesn't even have it doesn't have an HDMI input. It has only
Look at that computer shit.
what do you call? What is it called?
Optical?
RGB?
No. What?
VGA.
Not a VGA. The fuck, dude.
The one with the 6 cables.
If you look on the back of your graphics card, there's nothing but these cables, and there's one HDMI. It's slipping my brain right now.
I know what you're talking about, and I asked you if I needed one, but I forgot what it was called.
I know what this is called at all times. So I don't know if that's because of I think that might be a G-Sync thing. So you'd have to research the monitor. It might have an HDMI. It might have an HDMI. It might not. My 27-inch, like Hewlett Packard one right here is pretty good. It was like $170, and it has HDMI. I hooked my Xbox One up to it when I sold my old Xbox One because I bought the Slim and hooked it up, and I was like, oh shit, that looks fucking good. It looked really good, and it's like, because it's smaller, the colors are just more compact, and it's like you can see things in your view. Like it looks really good.
One thing that I do notice, that I do know that a lot of gamers do, and a lot of competitive gamers do, is they'll prefer to play games, multiplayer games, on a smaller monitor.
Yeah.
Before I used to do this, actually, guys, I used to play on 360. I used to play like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 1 on a smaller TV. Like it was like I think it was like a 24-inch TV, maybe 22-inch. It was fucking tiny.
I got you beat. When I first started playing my Xbox 360, I had a 13-inch CRV TV.
Man, yeah, mine was an HD TV, but it was like literally like maybe a 24-inch TV or 22-inch TV.
I had to sit all close like this.
But but even in my bedroom, I sit maybe 4 feet, 5 feet. It's probably 4 feet or 3 feet from my TV. That's how far I sit from it. And I use a 40-inch TV or 42-inch TV right now. I think it's 42. But I remember playing on my little 22-inch TV, man, and I felt like I would do way better in that TV
because there's less real estate.
And I think you could see
your eyes.
And your eyes your eyes are just looking straight. They're not looking to the sides at all, or like
you're
not using your peripheral vision. You're just you're just looking straight. It's really crazy how a lot of people don't know that, but a lot of like professional gamers and like pro players, the reason they use small monitors, even on competitions, is because of that. Like, they want you to just look straight and focus and not stress your eyes out so much.
Exactly. Yeah, and you're more precise.
But I don't know, man. That might be an option, guys. I don't know if you see a 4K monitor that's cheap out there on Black Friday and, like, it looks cool, it has a good refresh rate, good, all that shit, and it has an HDMI input, you might want to do that if you're looking to buy, like, an Xbox One S or a PS4 Pro.
And like Sean said, when they take out some of the guts out of it, I know that Walmart does it, but I'm sure Target and Best Buy probably
I'm sure
do the
Best
same
Buy
thing.
does it, because Best Buy, I feel like 90% of their business is TVs, isn't it? Because every time I go in
Best Buy doesn't do it. Best Buy, what they do is they have their own brand. They don't have to like get the shitty TVs. They have their own brand, which is Insignia or Dynex.
Yeah, Dynex.
Yeah.
I still. I don't know, man. There's a lot of TVs that are going to be 4K, and just be careful buying one, guys.
Yeah, check your.
A lot of them don't have HDR. Literally, I was looking because Best Buy sent out emails the other day about TVs or their Black Friday listing or whatever, and I was looking through their TVs, and all their fucking TVs, the refresh rate was like really low.
Yeah. And
they don't have HDR like at all. Some don't even have HDR at all, and some have HDR like. Fake HDR. There's a fake HDR out there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
HDR is going to add $300 roughly to your overall price if you want an HDR TV.
That's fucking crazy to me. I don't even.
So I'm looking at AOC monitor 28-inch 4K right now.
How much?
It's $279. It does have an HDMI. The other thing I was talking about is DisplayPort.
Send me a link to that. I might buy that. Because I'm looking to buy a monitor, like a 4K monitor, smaller TV or something.
It's just 28-inch with a 1 millisecond response time.
Oh, fuck yeah. Send me a link to that in the chat.
Well, I'm sure you can find better
secret
ones. This
chat.
has 4 to 5 rating stars. I'd look for maybe a little better one, but this is just a rough idea of what you can look. But I would make sure it has an HDMI.
For sure, because that's what Xbox uses and PS4 uses for their output. I mean,
Yeah.
But that's all I've been playing, guys.
awesome.
All for me.
Guys, another game that I played was Madden 17, and that game is on sale too. And I just gotta say, I'm not gonna buy it because I was thinking about buying it just to play strictly online, and I got my ass handed to me, man. Like,
And you realize like, oh, wait, you had to think like, wait a minute, is this 2015 Madden or 2016 Madden? Let me look.
No, it
let me
looks
back
like a
out to the menu.
2017.
Oh, this is a new one. Oh yeah,
this is
yeah.
2017 Madden. It's just the way they set up Ultimate Team now. You have to use tokens to get into the season, and you got to buy tokens with real money or be good enough to unlock more tokens. It makes no sense. But yeah.
Cool.
Go ahead, Iams. Tell me all the things you've been playing for the last 2 years.
Well, I only want to talk about one game,
Okay, tell me your one game.
and that's Dishonored 2, man.
Is it good?
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
It's great, dude. What have you?
Well, I really liked Dishonored 1, Iams. I went into that game. I think the only reason I pre-ordered it was because the GameStop employee wanted to give me a poster and a deck of cards. And I was like,
and a hand job.
Sure.
Like, yeah, I gotta pre-order that. Yeah.
$5. And I still actually have my deck of Dishonored cards for like the first game. I even have my Red Dead Redemption cards.
I got those too. I got those cards.
They're just
too.
chilling. I don't know. Maybe I'll sell them on eBay
first-
for $10,000 one day. But Corvo's back. Emily's back. Which one did you choose?
I chose Emily, of course. Always choose the chicks.
Always.
Always choose the chicks. Okay, if you like Dishonored, are you guys Dishonored fans? Clint,
I like
Gunny.
the first one.
Yeah, it's good. The first one's great. Good.
I never really played the first one.
Okay, I played the first one quick. I went through and killed everybody, and then I sold it, and I was like, this game sucks. And then I went back through and played it the real way, and I loved it. Playing this, they took everything you love from Dishonored 1. It sort of looks the same. It has the same kind of feel of it. And what they did was they just took a Red Bull and shoved it up its ass, right? And let the Red Bull soak in through their fucking ass vein, which got them all amped up, and they were so it made a better game, dude.
Graphic right here.
Better level design. Better. There's new enemies. You have to learn how to take them down. Okay. There's some really fucking cool shit in this game.
Are those
okay,
guys? How many of those guys are back? The ones that play the little jukeboxes, the little fucking music boxes that they spin.
Those aren't. I forgot about that. Those aren't in this game.
They're not in this game anymore. Those guys were fucking horrible. They would take away your powers when they played the music, so you had to like stab
That's
them.
right.
Really quick.
Yeah, they're not in this game. Yeah, they
How many
are
hours
not.
in are you?
20 hours. I just hit about 20 hours, and I'm at the last mission.
Okay, so it's pretty good then. Pretty long.
Yeah, I'm collecting everything, though, and I'm trying to go low chaos. I do kill a person every once in a while. Every once in a while, I'll strangle somebody, and somebody else will go, "Ah, you fucker!" and try to cut me, and they always kill that person.
Oh, fuck.
And I'm like,
like
I'm not
that.
restarting. I'm not going to restart. As long as I get low chaos, I'll keep going. I'm not going for, like, the no-kill stealth thing. There's a level in this. There's a place. You go into the thing. I think it's called the Clockwork Tower.
Oh, sounds cool.
You pull levers and the fucking room changes. The levels change.
Oh,
Things
fuck.
change. Rooms flip behind. If you can like pull a lever and get a room to start spinning and jump in between the cracks, and you can find stuff in there.
Oh shit, that sounds fucking cool. So it's like that, like those moving staircases in like Harry Potter or some shit. Like the moving
It is
staircases.
I never seen a Harry Potter movie. I'm not that nerdy. I'll take your word on
They're
it.
good movies, man.
I think it's a little bit different than that.
Well, it sounds kind of like, but like that kind of gives people the idea of what he's kind of talking
Well,
about.
because the rooms are still there. It's just
It's just the shifting
point to different
staircase, yeah. But
But this one, it sounds like the rooms themselves are changing.
or like, is
might-
the room spinning a little? Or what's
Well,
changing?
you might pull a lever on a wall, and all of a sudden half the room just spins into another room, and there's levels upon levels, and there's sometimes a mid level where you can, while the room's changing, you can jump in the crack, and then you can find stuff in there. Obviously, you stop the heart, the little beating heart,
that tells you, like,
and you can find
secrets and shit.
Yeah.
where the runes are at.
It reminds
But
me of a book I just read called 14 by Peter Klein. It's really good.
Talking about reading, dude. Henley, I'm talking about a game. You're talking about
Well, it's
reading.
an Audible book, actually. I'm sorry. It's an
fuck.
Audible
Here
book.
comes the Audible commercial, guys. Audible.
Brought
fucking
to you Audible. If
reading-
you like this game, yeah. Audible.com
Contact me.
/HGP.
Sign up now for your free trial.
/ Buzzkill. I'm just kidding, Henley.
It's a good book.
This might be some of the coolest level design I've seen in any game. It's not only that stuff; it's the stuff that's in the rooms, how they're created, the detail on them. It looks really, really good. And I like to get all the rooms, right?
You played the first one, Iams, and you say it looks really, really good. Have you played the remastered of Dishonored? Because I got the remastered, and I remember the remastered doesn't look that much better. It just looks a little bit sharper in certain areas. Does this game, and I know it has the same art style, but does it actually look better than the first game? Like, graphically, can you tell the difference between, like, Dishonored 2 and Dishonored the Remastered on Xbox
Okay,
One?
I played the PC version of Dishonored like on Ultra. So it was basically, I think it might be almost like a port. It looked really fantastic. This game I think looks the same. I mean, I'm playing it on PC, so I don't know if
it looks worse on Xbox.
But no, it's not the how sharp it is and what resolution it is. It's the stuff in the levels that are cool, and that stuff's gonna be on all platforms.
And the cool thing about this art style that they use in Dishonored was it's not like graphically intense. It's kind of like cartoonish almost, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's almost like that BioShock kind of steampunk.
Yeah, like
it
reminds me of the BioShock Infinite art style. Like that art's like the cartoonish kind of like art style, but
this one reminds me more of BioShock too, because you find these audio log things where you click them and they play them, and it reminds you of like playing the audio logs of BioShock Infinite.
Yeah.
Yes,
this game sounds cool, man. And I heard that depending on each character that you play, Iams, there's actually kind of like 2 different stories.
Well, yeah. So in the beginning, you're playing. There's this like, a person appears, takes over. You're as Emily in the very beginning. Takes over, basically takes Emily, and then it gives you a choice. You want to play as Corvo or you want to play as Emily. So I'm sure the stories are different, and the special powers are slightly different. I'm playing as Emily. I got this like stealth crawl where I kind of turn into like a shadow monster. I can crawl around and take enemies down.
That sounds fucking cool, man. I really want to play this, Iams, because I really enjoyed the first one, and I just want to see like more of this world. Because I remember beating the first one and just thinking to myself, man, they need to make another one of these games.
This is that world that you know a lot cooler.
Fuck. I'm gonna get
a lot cooler. Game. I'm playing as Emily. I can crawl up on a roof, see 4 enemy or 3. See, I think 3 is the max. But I have this special power where I can link them all together. So I spot each one, and they all kind of link together. If I take any of those down, they all fall. So I just jump on one guy and take him down. All 4 people fall, or 3.
Really? That's pretty cool, man.
I think they had that in the first one. That's really neat.
Yeah, I don't know if they had it in the first one.
They had that in the first one. The first one they had the one where can you turn into a rat in this one?
No, that's the shadow monster. I can crawl through the rat holes.
Oh, so probably Corvo can turn into a rat, huh?
Yeah, maybe.
Probably still has. I'm assuming Corvo probably still has all of his original powers and maybe a little bit more new ones.
There's a level you go. I mean, this is the gameplay I think they showed at E3, but there's this level. There's this house you go into. Mm-hmm. It's destroyed. It's fucking rotten. It looks like it's been sitting there for 150 years. And you have this tool. It's like a time. You can manipulate time with it.
Oh yeah.
So you go between the old house and the new house, and there's
collectibles
in each one.
Yeah, I remember that.
There's collectibles in each one. So you might have to you might be this block passageway, but if you kind of crawl under this desk, turn around, and then change the time, you're inside this room instead of being trapped on the outside where there's a broken. And there's a lot of collectibles in there.
That kind of sounds like an element of that Prince of Persia game that came back in what was it, like 2008? I want to say.
I never played a Prince of Persia game besides the very first one.
I never played that one.
Yeah, no, it was pretty fun. But yeah, there were spots where if you kind of went back in time or whatever, the wall that would have been like broken down that you went to, it'll be there. Then you can climb up it and get there, and then you switch back and.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of that kind of technology, yeah. But there's you can hold the thing up and hit X, and it brings up this. It looks kind of like a fan. It sticks up, right? And if you look through that glass, it's a piece of glass. You can see the other one, so you can. If a guy's gonna attack you, you can switch back to the old map, where you're just like there in the old map in this empty fucked up room, and you bring up the glass and you can see them walking around in the new time, right? So you can get behind them and then switch back, take them out.
Oh, dude.
That's a cool.
There's a little bit of that.
This game sounds so good, Iams.
Dude, it's good, but there's some areas where there's a fucking ton of enemies in the new time, and when you switch back to the old time, there might be some weird shit on that end too. So you gotta like you gotta like fight kind of like two different things at the same time. It's really cool. I'm at the last mission, and I'm really excited to just play this game. I think they took everything we love. If you like Dishonored 1, you're gonna like Dishonored 2 because they added stuff. There's some new enemies. You have to like figure out how to take them out. At first, you're just gonna go at it like all kamikaze, and it's not gonna work. And you might die a couple times. You have to figure out what to do in that situation. And there's like dogs you kill, but there's a glowing fucking skull. And if you don't bash that skull or get rid of it or something, the dogs will just appear again.
I was gonna ask if there were dogs in it again, or this.
There's a couple. It's really good, man. I'm really enjoying it. I like it, man. It's good shit. Yeah, it's good. Very good.
And I think the definitive edition is on sale on Xbox One now for, I think it's $10, so $9.99. Yeah, that's good. That's a good game with the deal. That comes with a DLC, I think, and all that shit.
Yeah,
if you play
definitive edition. Yeah.
If you play Dishonored correctly, you go through it and kind of be stealthy. That's the way the game's supposed to be played, I think.
Yeah.
It's a great game. If you just go in and slaughter the fuck out of shit, it's...
I feel like you'll miss a lot because in Dishonored 1, I remember playing it, and I remember there was a part where you meet this old lady who's like a crazy old lady.
Yeah, Granny Rags.
Granny, dude. Yeah, that's what she's called, right? They're like, they call me Granny Rags or some shit. And
yeah.
Like, what? She's like, yeah, I can help you fucking find this and this, and you bring me runes or you bring me these bones or whatever,
yeah.
and I'll give you powers. And you're like, okay. And you actually do it, and she does grant you like a bunch of cool shit. And you would miss her, and she's not really part of the, like, as a main story. She's just like a side mission. So you can miss her completely and not know what the fuck ever knew who the fuck she was.
I don't know if it was in the first one, but you can craft bone charms now. Yeah. So you get a bunch of bone charms.
In the first one, you could only pick them up.
You get a bunch of them and you sacrifice them. So you sacrifice all their abilities too. And then you go into this thing and you craft new ones. So you can craft them up to 4. You can put all 4 of those 4 abilities onto one bone charm. And then, but it has a chance of corruption. So the higher, if you try to do a 4 one, it has a medium chance of corruption. Try to do a 3 one, has a low chance of corruption. I haven't had one get corrupted, but you can put like 4 different abilities onto one bone charm and then equip that, which is kind of neat.
So it saves like space basically, so you can have more abilities.
Yeah, it just gives you like 4 times the abilities. I don't know. I know you can corrupt them. I don't know how. I haven't corrupted one yet, but
corrupted and probably just destroys them all.
There's an ability you can unlock the like no corruption or something in doing that if you want. I don't know. I don't think those.
Dishonored 1 was fun, man. I remember playing it the first time I played it through was me killing everything I could fucking do it. I was fucking destroying everybody, using my powers to fucking have the rats eat people. I had fucking crazy abilities.
Yeah, then they eat you too. You crouch down in an alley, you start chewing at your ankles and
no,
shit.
but like you can like have the power where like you were like the king of the rats and you just called those motherfuckers out.
Oh yeah,
and they would run out and like attack all the guards, and you were just standing there like watching all the guards get attacked by these rats. It was intense, man. But I remember the ending was like I remember the guy in the boat at the end of Dishonored. He was talking shit to me for killing all those people. Yeah, he's like, fuck you, you killed all those fucking people. I shot him. And then I was like, I'm going to shoot you too, motherfucker. So I shot him with my little shotgun.
Gangsta style.
But that game was cool, man. I really enjoyed Dishonored. I'm glad the new one, it's good.
It's great. It's fantastic. If you like I said, if you like the first one, you're getting that plus a lot of really cool shit. And that map with the clockwork tower or whatever it was house, and then that one I was telling you about where switching between the 2 times, it's like it's good, dude. It really impresses me.
Sounds like some Doctor Strange type of shit, you know, like the shit shifting, the dimensions are shifting.
Kind of. I just watched Doctor Strange last week and it was pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, good. I highly recommend it.
Fuck, I really want this, man. You know what? I'm kind of thinking about buying this over Watch Dogs, but then I really want Watch Dogs.
Watch Dogs is gonna be cool because you can spend a lot more time with it.
Yeah. This is like The thing about Dishonored, even Dishonored 1, was the type of game where you played it once, you kind of didn't want to go back.
But you could
after a
Redbox
while.
Dishonored, right, Clint?
Yeah, I've seen that Dishonored 2 is in
Oh shit,
the
it is?
kiosks.
Oh
They
fuck,
haven't
I'm gonna
put
go
it
get
into
it.
Yeah, they haven't put it into the one at they haven't put it into the one
me
at
find it real
my
quick.
office, so I haven't been able to rent that. But
Yeah, you can buy this game and finish it in 3-day rental, so it's $9, you know, it would totally be worth it. Watch Dogs 2, no, you're going to want to spend 60, 70 hours.
Yeah,
with
Watch
it.
Dogs is a long game.
Clint, I suggest you get on your computer at work and put
Actually,
in a ticket.
yeah,
Have
Dishonored,
that put in the
Dishonored
kiosk.
is near me actually.
Hey, mute this, man. I'm on. Hey, Clint, what you got on those like Redbox codes, man?
It's super secret codes. Get super
Yeah,
secret games.
well, Jesus will edit this out, you know.
I know they have to have a special code that they use to like get free shit or something at every
Yeah, there's one
kiosk.
called
What is
The
that
Deal. You just put The Deal, you get 10 free rentals.
Is there a special email that I use?
Yeah, something. What's going on here, Clint?
Yeah, you put in hashtag horrible dig. Horrible dig.
Horrible dick. Clint's not talking to us, guys. I don't know what's going on. He's ignoring us.
He's not allowed to answer.
No, I'm not. Sorry, I was attempting to buy
Send us-
Dishonored.
Or send us free codes. Okay.
Ooh, why would
Got
you?
it.
Well, I have no codes that I can distribute.
So,
Oh, we'll wait till you gotta ask that when we're done.
yeah, we have to do this off-air talk, guys. It's super secret chat talk. Well, this is awkward.
Yes.
It's a game coming out about buying condoms.
No.
In this
shit!
game, you
I only
play-
buy one. It's called Magnum.
You play as a woman tasked with buying condoms before she and her partner have sex.
Ooh.
And
You
every
go to the cash
step,
register, you
every
don't
step
scan it,
of the
go-
way, you're prone to doing something a little bit weird.
That's really cool. That's a
Basically,
PC game, right? That's a PC game.
yeah, definitely. So yeah, this game is just about that. You're about to have sex with your partner, and you have to go out and buy condoms. It's-
The way you said that, it was creepy, dude. Like, buy condom.
I mean, do I stop to pick up alcohol?
do you
What?
buy extra stuff?
I
Snacks?
need a price check on cash register 6. I got
Price check.
very small condoms. I repeat, very small condoms ribbed for extra pleasure. Can I get a price check?
Isn't it the most awkward thing when you go and buy condoms and like the old lady at Walgreens is just looking at you like,
Ooh, you gonna fuck tonight?
yeah, like you're just like stood like it's like okay, it's like every time I go to buy condoms, I like throw random shit into my cart, and it makes no sense, but it's just
Yep.
I just try to throw shit in there to make it seem like I'm not just there to buy the condoms. So I like go and maybe I'll throw in like lotion or fucking
Pack of
chips
gum.
or
Lotion.
soda or fucking a greeting something like I don't fucking know, just random shampoo or some shit.
need the lotion?
Maybe a Guns N'
Yeah,
Roses
Jesus, if
magazine.
you're getting the lotion,
Fucking
do you
pills
really
and
need
shit.
a condom?
Except for the back massage, bro. You gotta get into it and shit, man. Like, I don't know. I just throw random shit into
You
my
buy
fucking
condoms, a turkey baster,
all the fucked up shit.
Duct tape.
duct tape, and a shovel.
Oh fuck. Oh. But it's just the weirdest experience to buy condoms. It is. It's pretty awkward. I mean, people.
Dude, let's do that. Let's do a social experiment. Let's go buy a shovel, duct tape, condoms.
Gloves. You gotta have like latex gloves or something.
I'll get the video out.
Just get some weird shit going. Some Vaseline and
And
shit.
Clorox bleach. Clorox bleach.
Yeah, Clorox
Yes.
bleach. A bunch of like big ass heavy duty trash bags. Oh, dude, you'll be in
like
some
them
real
big ass
trouble.
thick, like lawn and leaf bags and
Yeah,
shit.
you'll
No.
be
Take-
getting the
take all
cops
that
called
shit?
on you.
Wait.
When you do a price check real quick, and then the cops will be walking in 5 minutes later.
No. Take all that shit to the pharmacy. All that stuff you just bought, and then ask for like 10
Sleeping
packs
pills.
of Sudafed.
Get, like,
And
sleeping
then
pills.
just be on your cell phone the whole time whispering.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, and then the last, do you have anything else to, with you to check out today? Yeah, here you go. Here's my shovel, my duct tape.
Yeah, my weirdest condom buying experience was one time I went to go buy condoms, but I was with one of my buddies, and I was like, you know what, bro, I gotta stop at the store real quick, and he was like, all right. So we stopped at a Safeway, because it was like the only store that was open like at midnight. So we walk in there, and it's me and him. And I go buy like a huge pack of condoms, a fucking
And a rainbow flag.
like a bunch of condoms. I mean, this is like a fucking box of condoms. It was like $20. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy a bunch of them, so I don't have to keep buying these fucking things. And when I went to the counter, I didn't realize it till like I got up there, but it was so awkward to have like a guy with me. And we were just buying like this huge pack of condoms. The lady just looked at us like, "What the fuck's going on here?" I was like,
and you're just looking at her, yeah, we're throwing.
I thought about like grabbing his hand or something, just going with it, you know, just like holding his hand, walking out. But I was like, this would be a little awkward. Yeah. Fuck
Awkward.
Should have given his butt a little squeeze on the way out.
Some weird shit.
But buy a box of condoms and an enema.
Oh fuck, guys. Let's talk about vaginas.
Yes.
In Watch Dogs 2, it was
Favorite.
discovered that female NPC characters had their full anatomy correctly rendered.
Really?
Yeah,
Woohoo!
some
Hold on,
guy
so
on
you
some
can-
guy on PlayStation actually said he was running around the game hacking like these like boxes, like you know those little electric boxes around like the side of the street or something. Well, he was hacking one of them, and one of them blew up or something like that, and they killed like an NPC character. And as he was happened to walk by for some reason, he looked at her vagina area, like up her skirt,
Grabbed her in the pussy.
and you could see her vagina, dude. She was wearing like crotchless panties or some shit like that. And
Really? That was a choice. I mean,
I felt like somebody at Ubisoft did
Yeah,
this on
that wasn't
purpose.
by
It
accident.
wasn't by
Yeah.
accident. Like for her to be wearing crotchless panties and
No,
and-
but
Right.
even the guy looking, that was no accident.
oh yeah, and that wasn't an accident either. And he did get banned.
He was going all up in that snatch.
He did get banned by Sony. Sony actually hit him with the PlayStation Network ban because they said he violated their terms and conditions of their network
Ooh,
settings
nice.
or whatever.
is it like on Chainsaw? What was that zombie chainsaw cheerleader game? What was that called?
It was Lollipop Chainsaw.
Yeah, Lollipop
Yeah, when you look up
Yeah.
her skirt, you get an achievement.
Yeah.
Right.
Nice, dude. I
Yeah.
actually kind of like that game. It was fun. It wasn't worth the $60, but
I have
Yeah.
that achievement.
yeah, I got.
And
three of
it
them, man.
looks like actually
Hell.
Sony reversed their decision on banning him because I guess it wasn't really his fault that Ubisoft put a vagina in the game. But yeah, I guess Ubisoft said that they released a patch, or they're probably released it by now. But they were gonna release a patch to fix that.
Oh, you don't give in. Oh, I
Take
guess
away the
on the console,
vaginas.
man.
Take away the vaginas, bro. I mean, you can't have little kids running around looking at vaginas all day.
I was
No, but you can have
Yeah.
them running around and sleeping with hookers and
Shooting
beating
cops. Fun.
beating the shit out of them to take.
Well,
their
they
money
can
back.
kill hookers and shit, but they can't look at their vaginas, guys. Let's be honest here. That'll really destroy the youth.
Oh my!
because they're looking. Every little kid.
Every
is looking.
little kid is fucking looking. Ain't no fucking way no little kid ain't looking, man.
Now they heard that, they're gonna be on a hunt for pussy, dude. I'm gonna find
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
What if
Find
they-
this
all they have
game.
to do is lie and say there's one female in the game who has a snatch shot, right? They're gonna sell more copies, and they're gonna spend fucking 100 hours playing this game, staying in there, keeping their multiplayer base fluid, and just for kids looking for this one NPC with the crotch shot.
We will find the beaver.
Yeah, hashtag hunt for beaver. I'm a beaver lever.
Well,
Yeah,
it's kind of like back in the day when we were all kids. You find
Porno in the woods.
well, not necessarily in the woods, but yeah, you come across like an abandoned Playboy, or you find it in like your dad's sock drawer or wherever, and you felt like you found the Holy Grail.
Yeah, dude, I
Yeah.
found there was back in the day. You're about my age, right, Clint? How old are you? You're
39.
okay. Yeah, so do you remember? I don't know if you had it, but in California, like in front of the Denny's we have, they had it was a porno magazine. I think it was black and white. They had it in the newspaper stands. You go out there and buy it. You put your five quarters and you get you get like a little porno. There was a porno. You'd buy them out there on the street.
Porno.
I
On the
don't,
street.
Bro,
I don't remember this. It might have been like a West Coast thing.
they had those
they had
all
it
over
not-
fucking Vegas, man. In Vegas, you literally can walk down this strip, or downtown even, and there's like porn everywhere. There's fucking naked girls.
Yeah, because that's the whole
Every
area. It's like
fucking
very
day,
unadult.
dude.
And hand you that shit. in
Yeah, there's
Vegas.
people that get paid, like little old fucking guys that get paid, like wear like a bright yellow T-shirt with www.pornhub.com on it, and they hand out like like cards to everybody walking by. Everybody gets a card, even like little kids get one, I think.
Yeah, like
Right.
it's like an
They
Oprah
handed out
show,
so
dude.
many.
When the first time I went to Vegas, I was 18, and yeah, all them fuckers were just coming up to me like handing me that shit.
I bet,
You
man.
get back to the hotel and you're like, holy shit, my fucking pockets.
And
are
they all
full.
have,
How
like-
these
they're all,
fuckers
like,
stick
for,
this in
like-
there, man.
They're all for like special strippers to like call them to your hotel room or some shit. Like, oh, call us to your hotel room. We could liven up your
Right.
party.
I received so many,
Yeah.
I went back out on the street and handed them out for the next hour or two.
Well, I
Hey,
guess
go
what,
check us
what,
out.
what I was trying to say is like they used to have these machines, and I bought one, and I put it in a plastic sandwich bag like a Ziploc, and I keep it down the street in the bushes. I was afraid to get caught, right? I keep it at the corner in the bushes where I can reach in there and pull it out and then look at it. And,
Wait, so you would
nowadays
like be walking to school and you're like, oh, hold on, I'm gonna stop by the bush real quick. And like, you walk over to the bush, look around, make sure nobody's like looking at you or driving by, like looking around over your shoulder, like,
dude,
is-
I would, yeah.
is
I
my
thought
mom?
I thought
Is my mom looking out the window? She's okay.
I thought I was
back
buying
inside.
heroin. It was like the
Pull
same
it out of the
feeling.
bush, look at it really quick, like, oh, it's still, oh yeah, looking at it real quick, and then put it back away and then put it back in the bush.
But I guess nowadays kids have everything.
You
Because
gotta
every
fucking-
kid has a
if
cell
a kid
phone
if a
to go.
kid has an
They
iPod
have-
Touch or an iPad, they have access to
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
Dude, all they need is just any kind of internet access.
Browser, which an
all
Xbox
you have to do
has.
is just
Everything
all you have
has
to do
it.
is just type in the word tits into Google,
Boobs.
you know, and then do and then just do like the image or video search, and there they go.
Vagina.
Yeah, myth busted.
Trump grabbing. That's all they got. They got to type Trump grabbing, and it'll pop up.
All right, let's test this. Google image search.
Trump grabbing.
Trump grabbing.
I bet it'll happen. Vagina? Is there a vagina popping up right now?
Actually, no. But on the second row, there's like a newspaper headline, and
This is
it's
Trump got
or
vagina.
you know what looks like the front to like a tabloid or like a newspaper or something, and it says "Grab them by the pussy."
Guys,
America great again, folks.
America. Guys,
And
Watch
then
Dogs.
oh my God! Now there's a picture of what looks like Donald Trump grabbing
A vagina?
Bill Clinton by the crotch.
Oh, there we
I
go.
saw that one.
That's pretty
Yeah.
funny.
No, I saw the one with the Statue of Liberty. He's grabbing the Statue of Liberty by the crotch.
Oh, I saw that one.
Oh, man.
Oh, actually, I reposted that, I think.
Guys, Watch Dogs 2, actually, Ubisoft has always done this in a lot of their games. Even in Watch Dogs 1, they had, you know how you can see people's profiles and, like, where people work at and, like, what they do for a living and shit like that?
Yeah.
What? Say what?
Yes.
Yeah, so,
Didn't
you
they
know,
have-
in
didn't they
the
have
first
something like that
one, they had,
where the
like,
dude was like Batman or something, or like Bruce Wayne or some shit.
they probably did. And a lot of their games, they do this. Like, even in Assassin's Creed, they done it with, even in Black Flag, where you worked at Abstergo, and Abstergo was, like, Ubisoft, basically. So in Watch Dogs 2, you actually go into Ubisoft headquarters. You go into their offices. You have to hack in there for some reason. It's like a side mission. But in the Ubisoft offices, you hack into like a computer that has like an E3 trailer. And it says E3 confidential, like E3 footage or some shit like that. And I'm looking at it right now, and it looks like a fully rendered, like a game trailer, like an actual fucking game trailer. But it's in the Ubisoft's Watch Dogs 2. So everybody's thinking, like, is this really, like, the next game Ubisoft is actually working on? They're actually going to come out at E3 and show this fucking trailer to everybody? Is this just like a...
Oh, they did show that, right?
I think they showed parts of this game. It kind of looks like a game that they showed in, I think it was 2014. They teased
They
some
actually
kind of
did
new
show
game.
this game, yeah, and it's a canceled game.
Yeah, so people are saying, like, are they going
Yeah.
to come out next E3 and bring this back and, like... So, like,
I see
haha,
it's Easter
we're
egg.
joking, everybody. We're going to bring this back. Well, you know, it would be fucking cool if they actually came out next year and said, like, okay, if you played Watch Dogs 2, you probably know about this, but let's tell you more.
It's better than getting it leaked on a bus.
Yeah, like
or
I mean,
train
getting
or
it
plane.
leaked on a Canadian fucking train on a Canadian laptop. Because you know that's what happens over there in Canada.
Dude, Watch Dogs sounds like so much fun, man. I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at prices on CD keys. It's actually not even out on PC till the 29th.
But how much is it? Like $30 right now?
No, it's 46. And then, but it's like they have they have Watch Dogs 2. They have Watch Dogs 2 Deluxe Edition, and they have Watch Dogs 2 Gold Edition.
The Gold is probably the season pass, right? And Deluxe is probably like an extra DLC.
Yeah, because Deluxe is only $4 more. I'm looking at. I don't know, man. I like open world games.
I like Watch Dogs, man, because I remember in the first game I went around and did all those missions, all those little side missions where like it's like this trips? One, yeah, like it's like this one where you can like see into people's houses and shit and like.
Ooh, I want to look. Oh
see
yeah,
what they're doing,
hacking their phone or something.
Yeah,
there was the weirdest one. I remember the weirdest one I hacked into was like I hacked into this guy's house. And he was sitting there with a bunch of mannequins, and he was talking to the mannequins. And I was like, what the fuck's going on in this house? And I was like zooming into like and he was talking to like a bunch of mannequins that were set up in his house. They were wearing like skirts and shit. I was like, what the fuck? This is creepy. But like, you know, it's just, they kind of wanted the game to feel like that. They wanted you to be like able to see into people's private lives.
Yeah, that was pretty neat the way they did that.
Voyeurism Simulator 2014.
Dude, why don't they make a voyeurism simulator? You just like hide in vents and look upstairs and shit, like up to the stair cracks, like
panty shots.
Panty shots, yeah.
But also speaking of Ubisoft, some Ubisoft executives are being investigated at the moment by France's stock market regulators because they allege that Ubisoft Montreal CEO Yannis Malot and 4 other Ubisoft executives over in France all sold their stocks in weeks before October 15, 2013, when the publisher announced that Watch Dogs and The Crew would both be delayed till 2014, which resulted in
till 2014?
Yes.
This is an old article.
No, this is not an old article. This is a new article because they're being investigated right now.
That's
basically
shitty, dude. That must be a hard thing to own stock in a company.
Yeah, so basically it's insider trading. So basically they're saying they're blaming the CEO for like selling basically most of his stock in the company.
Insider trading.
Yeah, before he delayed a game, knowing that, because right after the game got delayed, both of them got delayed, their stock dropped by 25%, which is a lot of money if you have a lot of fucking stock invested into it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, if you're going to do insider trading, have a family member do it and
yeah,
do it with a little bit less money.
Yeah, Martha Stewart
Don't fucking sell 95% of your stock off and expect nobody to notice that you sold fucking 95% of your fucking stock off, you know? Do a little bit smarter than that, especially being the fucking CEO of the company, dude.
Yeah, they catch on to that shit nowadays.
It's like it's like if the dude that fucking runs Apple was to sell off all of his stock all of a sudden, like, people would be like, what the fuck are they doing next? Like, why is this guy selling all his shit, you know? Like, It's crazy. But yeah, they're being investigated, so we'll see what happens from that. He probably, if anything will happen, he'll probably step down as CEO.
Give him prison time! Give him the chair!
No video games for him.
Give him the fucking chair!
Oh, man. Guys, PS4 Pro released.
Yeah, I did. I got 3 of them.
I got 2.
I stacked it hella high, like a fucking Oreo, dude. It's like 9 layers of this fucking PS4 is tight.
Mine look like 4 Kit Kats.
I actually use it as a staircase. You know how you do the staircase running, like in their house, the exercising? I use 3 PS4s, man. It's like about
run up and down them?
That's about 9 feet.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Well, I might need to borrow. I need to change the lights.
I'll read an article real quick. That in the UK, PS4 sales are up 200% from 2 weeks ago. So that means the PS4 Pro is actually selling pretty good in the UK. And from everybody that I'm listening to buying one of these, they actually like him and they really recommend him. They actually say that they do HDR much better than the Xbox One S does. And it's actually a pretty good system for what you're getting.
Until they like start melting and going on
Well,
fire.
they are saying that a lot of the people are not keeping them in like close cabinets and stuff like that, which even for your Xbox One and your regular PS4, they never recommended for you to keep them in a closed cabinet. They always told you like keep it kind of open, so you have
the fucked up thing about nowadays is especially with the fanboys for Xbox or PS4.
Yeah.
One fucking console melts, and it hits everyone's like, oh,
everything,
PS4's fucking
everything melted,
burning up.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Right, like one thing, like one little fucking thing happens. I mean, I could see like the Note 7, the 7 Samsung thing. People like all kinds of shit was happening. I mean, that deserved all the publicity it got. Like that was bullshit. They recalled all that shit. But like, how many? I saw the one picture of one. Is there more than one that's burning up?
No, I have no idea.
One image I've seen.
I've seen the one image. So one guy on Twitter probably tweeted at Sony and at
one
IGN or something.
Xbox fanboy bought one, burnt that motherfucker with a lighter, posted a picture. Fuck the PS4, it's burning up. It's all fake, dude. It's all fake.
I don't know, man. I don't know if it's
I got a little excited. I'll calm down.
I would say it's fake. I would say it's real, but I don't think every PS4 Pro is blowing up or whatever.
It's fake.
They look pretty cool though, man. Like I said, you gotta have a 4K TV though. Be honest here, guys. If you don't have a 4K TV, don't fucking waste your money on this shit. Don't.
Well, if you're gonna buy a PS4 now and you haven't owned one, there's no reason not to buy it.
Right, unless you
no, but the thing is, there's a reason not to buy it because they're running games actually worse on 1080p TVs than the regular PlayStation 4.
But you're talking about old games, right?
Well, they're running they're important games. I mean, a lot of people are going to be playing Skyrim. Don't tell me people are not going to be playing that.
Fuck 'em, dude.
Or The Last of Us Remastered. A lot of people buy PlayStations just to play The Last of Us. What other game was it? Deus Ex Human Revolution.
Skyrim doesn't run great on a fucking PlayStation?
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that.
That's brand new.
Yeah. But these games are actually running worse on 1080p because they actually get downscaled from 4K to 1080. So the game default they run at 4K resolution, and they're getting downscaled to 1080p. But for some reason, that's making the TVs like lag out and just do dumb shit. And it's making the frame rates drop a whole lot. So
yeah, you're gonna have to. I think the games that are gonna benefit mainly from it are the games that are developed and that come out from this point on.
From this point on,
rather than trying to take a launch PS4 game and try to do some wizardry. Unless they have wizards working for Sony, I don't know how they're gonna make it.
Well, actually, they made NAC PS4 Pro compatible.
Oh wow! Yeah,
you remember fucking NAC was like the first game that came out for PlayStation 4, dude. They made
the game that everyone thought would be free eventually for PS Plus, and it never
still hasn't. Been still not. They actually made that PS4 Pro compatible. So
great.
Yeah, and this is supposed to make your PSVR a little bit better too. I don't know.
A lot better, from what I hear.
I don't know that many people that have a PSVR, so I don't know how much that'll benefit you, but if you really want a PSVR and you want a good PlayStation, I guess buy it all together. It's $900. Have fun.
Let me tell you the truth. If you can have porn on the PSVR, everybody you know with the PlayStation 4 would own a PSVR. They fucked up.
Yes. Let's do it.
Well, I think. No, they wouldn't because
I would even buy that.
No, because you can have.
I would have one right now as we record. I'm like,
because you can have porn. You could have porn VR. You could have porn VR on the Dream VR on the Dream Gear that Google has, or Samsung's VR, or all those VRs on phones.
It's weak sauce. I'm saying if
you can watch VR porn on those, don't tell me there's no VR porn on mobile. There has to be.
There is. It's weird though. I've used it on my phone. I checked it out. It's fucked up. Actually,
you checked it out.
The gyroscope
for research purposes.
If you look to a certain point, right, that would become your middle point. So eventually, your head would be all the way cocked back. Like it was fucked up. Like every time you shift a certain far, that'd become like your midpoint.
So
so eventually your next
reset
your
itself.
Like this, all the way sideways. Like Oh yeah. That's too graphic, guys. I'm sorry I came back. I know you guys have a lot of new listeners because you have a lot of new community members.
Yeah, but actually, Iams is actually one of the first people who was with us in the beginning of HGP.
Yeah, we hired 3 guys to fill my shoes.
Yeah.
Gunny,
Me being one of them.
Yeah, I brought a Gunny. Like, he hadn't been on Horribly Awkward too much, and I was like, Gunny, man. So we're gonna talk to fucking Russell Hodgkinson from Z Nation. You ready? Ready to roll? He's like, oh. He was all scared and shit. He's like, oh man.
That guy's cool, dude.
Good.
So yeah, Horrible Gamers. I was
With an S.
I hired these guys to take over for
He
me.
was a founder. Guys. But
This is the way our show used to be.
All
Fucking
the
chaos
time.
and
Chaos
me
all the
yelling
time.
a bunch of shit.
Yeah,
Everyone
dumb
listening
shit.
who's new is like, who the fuck is this guy? Why did they invite him on?
like, who the fuck is this weirdo?
He's a
Guys,
cool guy.
EA has announced that they have a game coming out. A game or two, quoted,
Or 2.
for the Switch console. I think it's 2, maybe 1.
Oh,
We might
and
release
Switch,
2.
That's right. Switch might be like $250, which may be
Yeah.
something I'm interested in.
$250 is
Maybe.
a good price point, I think, dude. I think that's a great price point. $250 and you get the console, the little thing. It needs games though, good games. Which
I'm still I'm iffy on the Switch. Unless they have something killer, I don't know, man. I'm iffy.
probably gonna release this fucking Mario Kart 9 or some fucking dumb shit.
I liked Mario Kart 8. I would really like to play the new Zelda. It looks cool.
The new Zelda is not coming out on launch. They already said that.
So let's see. Confirm. Let's say pretend. Let's just pretend. Let's do some improv.
uh-huh.
Confirmed price for the Nintendo Switch is $249. Who's interested? Clint?
Not really.
Gunny.
I'm interested. I mean, for $250, that's a good price.
Jesus.
No.
$200. The brand new Switch. Get your pre-orders in now. You have till next Monday to put your pre-orders in. You get the $200 price. Are you putting it in?
Yes.
No
Gunny.
bueno.
No.
No.
What?
I'm
No.
doing
$5. $5 would be getting it before midnight.
Okay,
Going
$5. I'm in.
Yeah.
No, they'll do it $5, but they'll release 2 systems, so they're sold out in 0.3 seconds.
You have to add the hard drive. You have to add the controller. You have to add the optical drive.
Everything's peripherals that you gotta buy for it.
Oh, there is no optical drive. You have to add cartridge slot.
You gotta buy the cables to even plug it in.
I'm a little sketchy on buying cartridges again, man.
I think I'll lose them a lot, honestly. I would prefer it being more digital, but I know in Nintendo they're not very digital friendly.
No, they're going digital. If they do this right,
If they do it
everything
the way that the people are saying they're going to do it, which you can add your own memory card to it, and they have a good digital store, I'd probably go digital. I just don't know how much I would trust putting my credit card information on their servers, because they're probably getting hacked.
Okay, if they took the whole infrastructure of Nintendo, they took the 3DS, the Wii U, they put it all in a digital store. You can buy it on the Switch now. You can carry it around with you. They will fucking sell. Nintendo will be back in business.
Yeah.
Right? But knowing Nintendo, they'll probably go, yeah, you can get all that shit, but it's like, you're going to have to pay for it. You have to buy it again. You know?
Yeah, they will. That's the shitty part, that they'll resell you everything. That's the thing about Nintendo. They're good at reselling you the shit they sold you before. And they do it every generation. They sell
But
people
if they do it right,
the
Nintendo
same
can
shit
like
they
make
sold
a
them
comeback.
before, over and over and over and over and over. But yeah.
Could you imagine buying this new Switch thing and it's like, well, I know maybe not you because you don't travel, but like, and you could buy Mass Effect 3 from Wii U and just carry around Mass Effect 3 with you. I guess that would be like, I don't know.
That would be a bad
No,
game to play on mobile, man. Like, you kind of want to sit down and play Mass Effect, don't you?
Yeah, you could talk to like 3 people and you get to the end of your fucking bus stop.
Yeah.
You could try to sleep with Miranda for 3 times before you get to your next stop.
It would be good for shorter games, I think, for like maybe a Mario Kart game where you just run around track really quick. Yeah, you know.
But dealing with like mobile, I guess you'd probably have to sign up for a new mobile Wi-Fi unless you want to play.
Yeah, that's the other shitty part. And
Yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna do data on mobile where you can have a plan with the carrier, and they're gonna partner up with like AT&T, like always, or fucking T-Mobile or Verizon or
Nintendo PCS.
Nintendo launches their own mobile network.
I'm sure they'll team up with somebody for some.
It'll be super. Every time every company has done that, it's been super expensive, dude. It's kind of fucking shitty.
What they didn't tell you is this fucking Switch thing is a phone. It switches into a phone, guys.
That's why it's called the Switch. Oh.
Then you get a 7-inch phone. You're just like, hey.
It's kind of like the iPhone Plus.
And play Mario Kart.
The Galaxy Note 2 is probably like that size, but fucking on tablet now. It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's cool. But yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like the NVIDIA Shield, right? I mean, it's just kind of using some of the same infrastructure in there.
Yeah, it's got that Integra, right? It's like Integra whatever.
Yeah. Yes.
I never played with one of those.
It's all about battery life, man.
I've never seen one. I've seen it on the internet, but
they could come out and say their games are good, but if their fucking battery life does not support a good game, what's the point of having the fucking thing mobile?
That's true. Rumors of three hours.
Fuck that, dude. 3 hours ain't shit, man. It's a flight. It's a short flight. Like a flight across the country takes like 3 hours. I mean, so
a flight from California to Texas takes 3 hours.
Yeah, so
and then another 3 hours to New York. So you're looking at a 7-hour flight all the way across. So you can play half of it.
Yeah, half of
it's
a
like
game.
It's like a 3 hour or so flight from Chicago to like Orlando.
So like across the country is like 6 hours. Because I flew to DC, and yeah, we had to stop in Texas, so it took us like 6 hours to get there.
Do you live in Chicago? Would you like to go to Disney World? The Switch is perfect for you.
What if airlines have the Switch like a part of their like catalog?
Oh, a Switch fucking airline?
No, let's say like for
Nintendo
example, Southwest Airlines partners up with Nintendo, and everybody gets a Switch when they fly across the country.
I haven't been on a plane in a while.
Yeah, but they're gonna charge you like $50.
Yeah, $50 to rent it.
Yeah, they do have USB ports to charge your phones.
Oh, they do nowadays?
On planes,
last time I flew, which was like a couple years ago.
Yeah,
that's probably first class, man. Dude, that's probably first class, Gunny. Because I mean, the last time I flew on a plane, it was with I think it was Delta Airlines, and they didn't have fucking USB ports on their like the regular seats. Their what's it called? Cargo seats? Not cargo seats.
Coach
seating. Yeah. They didn't have fucking USB ports. Maybe first class does, but I doubt the regular.
I took a brand new plane to. We go to Fiji every few years.
Oh fuck! Look at you, fancy.
Look at this guy.
Well, that's Coach.
We go to Fiji every 2 years for the timeshare to visit it and shit.
But it does have like a screen in front so you can play games and watch movies.
Dude, the planes I fly personally have a bucket and a fucking rope as a seatbelt. You tie that shit as tight as you can, and you fucking grab onto these little like rails on the side. And you just
the last plane I flew on, guys, I'm not even kidding. The last plane I flew on, I was sitting kind of like near the wing, a little bit ahead of the wing, and I look out the window. I was sitting on the window.
And goats on there.
I look out the window, and there's a guy near the engine putting tape on the motherfucker.
As you're flying, as
we're about to take off, the pilot's like, all right, we're about to go through our last check real quick. Please be seated, and the flight attendants are going to give you the safety briefing. I look out the window. There's a guy out there with like a fucking duct tape roll taping the engine. I'm like, what the fuck? We're going to fly on a fucking airplane that's taped together, motherfucker? What's going on right now?
You look and make eye contact. He looks at you and just goes,
good luck.
He does like a finger across the neck,
Fuck, dude. Oh my god. I was a little scared. I'm not even kidding. Like, I kind of wished I didn't see that before we took off. Because, the pilot, because in the beginning, the pilot was all like, oh yeah, we're going to delay the flight for a little bit. We're having some technical issues up here. We're going to sit on the tarmac real quick. And we sat there for like 40 minutes on the fucking, like, when everybody was already loaded up and shit. And the plane was starting up, and we were just sitting there for 40 minutes, and they were doing some kind of check. And I look out the window, and this dude is taping up the engine. It was weird,
What they need to do is have like a clown on the right wing and they're fixing the left wing. Everybody, we're about to take our flights. We're about to go for Texas to our next stop will be Orlando, Florida. Everybody look at the right side. We have a clown for you. Check him out. Watch him dance.
The guy on the left.
that's the point where I go all Final Destination 1, freak the fuck out, and get escorted off that plane.
I had a vision right now. Oh man.
Have you ever seen Final Destination? Your death is always worse if you escape it the first time.
Oh yeah, they always it's always worse. Yeah, they always get like fucked up even.
Dude, dude, if you ever need butthole exercises, you watch Final Destination movie in the theater. You're like, you're clenching your seat, like, no, he's gonna slip in the shower. He's gonna cut his neck when he shaves. Oh fuck!
My last favorite one of those movies was Final Destination 2. Was that the one where she's driving on the highway and that's where they're all gonna die on the highway?
It's the logs.
Yeah, there was the highway.
Yeah.
Every time and there's a lot of logging trucks in Oregon, a bunch of them all the time driving on the highway. And every time I'm behind one of those, I always remember that movie. I'm like, fuck, I need to back up a little bit.
Back off a little bit.
I need to back off a little bit.
When I was in June, we went to Disney. I kept thinking about Final Destination 3. So I'm on like a whole bunch of rides and stuff, and I'm thinking to myself,
the roller coaster.
okay, is this thing just gonna start spinning out of control? And is it gonna like fling me like it'll be like in the like Little Mermaid ride? Okay, is this thing gonna fling me off and I'm gonna get impaled by Triton's spear or like his trident or whatever?
Yeah, dude, fuck that. Yeah. And weird shit does happen where, like, roller coasters... I always see that shit sometimes on the news where, like, roller coaster stopped mid-ride or some shit and it fucking flew off the tracks. I'm like, what the fuck? It's just weird shit like that does happen. Accidents do happen at theme parks, guys.
I believe I can fly.
That's why I would never ever get on a ride in, like, a state fair or, like, a fair, like a county fair.
Yeah. Oh, those mobile ones they pull out and just fucking construct.
They set them up, like, in 3 minutes.
Guy comes out with a Walmart like crescent wrench and just puts that shit together in a half hour.
Yeah, dude. And they have like big fairs.
I don't trust.
They have the ones that like spin up in the air and like they flip you upside down. And this is like at a fucking county fair, like a state fair, like even like a little city fair. And I'm like, yeah, you're telling me that fucking thing they set up like in 40 minutes is gonna hold like 50 people upside down in the air.
If you know,
like
they
80 feet off the
sandbags.
ground.
Stabilize them with sandbags. Yeah, sandbag. Yeah. They got Brutus. They got the big fucking warthog dude. He just stands over there and holds the weight down for you.
Yeah, those things I don't even know.
They see that thing lifting up. They got Roadhog from Overwatch throwing out his chain
how
that thing back
how
down.
do they hold those things up, man? I mean, those big Ferris wheels and shit they set up in the state fairs. I mean, they set them up fairly quickly and take them down like in a day. So I would never get on one of those, guys. You could never see me get on one of those. Fuck that.
Yeah.
But I did get on an airplane being held together by duct tape, so.
When I lived in Santa Clara, I went to Great America. I spent a lot of time there. I don't know if Henley, if you remember this back in the 90s, where some guy's hat flew off. He didn't speak English and he didn't read the signs. Don't climb this fence and crawl underneath the fucking thing. And he got killed by that lady. Broke both of her legs on his head, dude.
Yeah, he was dismembered.
I could imagine how that lady felt in that moment. She was going from being excited to being on this ride, like having a blast.
Would you notice? Would you even notice at first?
To like extreme pain.
I know you noticed, but it'd be so
in like
quick,
a matter of seconds, like extreme pain, like going from having like an excitement feeling, to fucking broken legs feeling. That must be fucking horrible, dude.
Also, they had the kid who wiggled his way out of the drop zone, fell from the very top. The thing that drop, things that drop, and
he wiggled himself out of the seat.
He was handicapped, so he didn't know. So he kind of wiggled himself, got out, and he fell all the way down. Bam! Can you imagine being in line? Like so, like
seeing that,
terrifying,
dude. No,
I would never go back to. I would never.
Yeah, it's pretty high up.
No, those things go up like 80 feet in the air, don't they? Something like that, 50, 60
80 feet, probably more than that. It could be 150, probably.
Yeah, because they go straight up and then drop down really quick, right?
Yeah, the ones that drop, they go.
Yeah, they drop down. Yeah. He fell out from the top?
He fell out the entire thing.
Fuck that.
They had that shit closed for a while. Imagine being the first guy going to ride it again. Like, oh, fucking.
I could imagine being the guy operating the ride.
I haven't been on it.
Thinking to yourself, like, I was the one responsible for putting that kid in that harness. Like, fuck that.
No, he got. It's all sketchy, man.
It wasn't.
I don't know, man.
Like it wasn't the ride's fault. It was kind of the kid's fault.
But the people waiting in line, next in line, I can't wait to go. Once these guys fall down, dude, I didn't mean really fall.
No way.
Like what the fuck? You know what I mean? They're waiting and like you would be terrified. You would never get the image out of your brain, or would you? I don't know. I've never been through that kind of stress. Scary, dude.
Scary stuff.
I'm not riding roller coasters. Fuck it, guys.
That was your theme park update from the Horrible Gamers.
Yep, I'm done.
We got consensus is we're all not gonna ride any theme park rides anytime soon.
I'm not even driving in cars anymore.
Fuck. I'm just gonna be in this house all day from now on, guys.
I already am, honestly.
Guys, are you guys interested in Mario Super Run or Super Mario Run on iOS?
Nope.
Well, it's coming out
Hell
December
no.
15th, and they have announced a price point for it. So it is supposed to be a free-to-play game up to a certain point, and then it'll cost $9.99.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a pay to win.
It says
Yeah.
you're able to try elements of the game's 3 modes for free, and it will be compatible on iPhone, iPad, and iPod Touch devices running iOS 8.0 or later. And but it will cost $9.99 to play the full game.
They're making a step in the right direction and the wrong direction at the same time.
It's $10, dude. That's a lot of
This
money.
ain't Dave and Buster's. $10.
I would say $5 maybe, but $10.
Yeah, $4.99. It's good.
No, Rayman Legends does it right. Rayman Run Rayman Jungle Run is a fucking fantastic game for a mobile, and that is like $3, perfect price.
Huh.
Just because it has Mario, they're gonna charge $10 for a mobile game. This ain't fucking Mass Effect. This
And it's
ain't
probably gonna
GTA.
be-
Well,
And it'll
my
probably-
prediction when it first was announced was I thought they were going to charge $15 for this game. Honestly,
$15.
I thought they were going
That's like
Well, but I mean, and then I thought about it, and most like BioShock on the phones charge $10 or
Yeah.
15. Massive. What game was it? There's a few full game like Star Wars KOTOR on iPhones. They charge like I think it's $20 at first. Now there's
Some
down
games
to
are a little
$10.
expensive on there.
GTA on phones like GTA Vice City and GTA San Andreas, they're like 10. I think it's $15 for all of them or something like that. You
But
gotta
this
Yeah,
isn't a
it's-
game
I think
where
like
it's
You get
running
each individual ones for cheap.
But the games like Final Fantasy VII, I think even was like $15 on mobile.
So I mean, this
Yes.
game's charging $10.
Mario's
That's a
gonna be running
premium-
from the left to right.
That's a premium price. Is he running from left to right, or are you running behind him? He's left
probably-
to right, right?
I haven't watched videos. I imagine it's just one button push, but I could be wrong.
But don't be surprised, if you're paying the full version. $10
I thought it was like
and it's still gonna have
that
in-app purchases.
temple run game where like you just swipe left, swipe right, swipe down, swipe up to jump over things, swipe down.
Oh, what's
to
that game
duck.
I'm thinking of?
So it's Mario Tinder. Swipe left, swipe right.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm not $10. I don't want this now. That's a lot of money for a mobile
Yeah,
game.
it'll probably, like I said, it'll probably have in-app purchases. Earn more
But
coins to get more fruit. Or something
they
stupid.
do plan to release in 151 countries on the same day. So chances are this will probably be the best-selling iPhone game ever.
Oh, it will. It will
ever,
for sure.
Ever.
It's-
It's probably gonna
yeah.
break the record for fastest selling iPhone game or something.
It's gonna be the record for how many parents are pissed off at their kids for buying shit on their fucking phones again, and their
You
credit
used my
card.
fucking credit card, you little fucker.
Why's my bill $10,000?
Why are you buying a bunch of fucking shrooms? Where's all these mushroom purchases you're making on my phone? Fucking Mario packs for mushrooms.
Don't ruin it
and
for the
shit.
kids, man. Let them have mushrooms, man. Let them do the shrooms, man.
Guys, speaking of Nintendo, early Pokemon players of Sun and Moon are getting banned. Even though the game is already out, people that played before November 18th, because some people for some reason got early copies of this game. Well, if you played it before and you leaked photos or you leaked stuff, they're coming around now and banning the shit out of you.
Fucking Nintendo, man.
And Nintendo's fucking crazy about banning people. Like, then they're really big about not streaming their games.
Twitch, yeah, it's stupid. It's
Yeah,
all
like
free
even
publicity.
on Twitch, you can't even. I don't think you can stream the Nintendo Mini. Even though like those games are really kind of old, you can't stream them. I mean, you can,
Fucking
but you can ban.
Stupid, man. It's all free. It's all free.
I don't know why
It's-
Nintendo. Why does Nintendo do that? I mean, why don't they let people stream? I think it's a weird policy to not let people stream their games. They'd probably sell more games.
Yeah,
And
there's
more
free
systems.
advertising.
Yeah, but they don't care.
Because
They
they
wanna
got to
monetize
consider
it.
all the people that watch feeds of stuff like that and then later buy the game. Because I've
Think
done
about-
that a lot. Like, I bought Elite Dangerous based off of, you know.
I bought it off of 3 seconds of you telling me it was good, and I believed you.
Well, that's because everything that I saw, it looked amazing.
It was. I could see the potential in that game.
That's another one of those hardcore games, though. You got to really sink time into.
It's just one of those PC games that I was like, "Holy fuck, this shouldn't be on console." But, what I noticed, guys, lately, a lot of people of my age, maybe a little bit younger than me, like 20s, 19, 18, they don't know much about Nintendo games. I feel like the younger generations, like I think my generation, like 20,
all by Xbox,
like
right?
my generation, like 20, let's say 23 and above, know about Nintendo because we didn't grow up with Nintendo necessarily, but we were there like in the early 90s when Nintendo was still the shit. Like they still had the Super Nintendo and they still had the GameCube coming out, you know, it's the 64. So we played all the systems that were really fucking good. But the kids that are now like 18, 19, and 20, they may have never even seen a Super Nintendo in their life. They probably don't even know what the fuck it looks like. They may have not ever seen a Nintendo 64, honestly, or a GameCube, and never even played those. So they don't know how good any of those games ever were. So you ask them about Zelda or Link, you know, Zelda and Link. Who the fuck is Link? I don't know who the fuck Link is. You know about Zelda, the game? No. Have you ever played one? No, they look like shit. They look boring.
I mean, I thought about this Nintendo Classic
I've
thing,
had
man.
people telling me that they don't want to play a Nintendo Mini because they say those games look like shit. I'm like,
They do.
well, they do look like shit, but they were good games. And well, no, why would you want to play those games? I'm like, well, fuck, I guess. I mean, but like these people are not. They're not even interested in like playing. They say Mario Karts for little kids. They don't want to play Mario Karts. They don't want to play Marios. They don't want to play the fucking Zelda games. They say all those games look like fucking kid games, and they're not meant for hardcore gamers. Because I guess hardcore gamers only play PlayStation and Xbox games. I guess more mature titles. Because I guess most of these kids actually grew up with like Master Chief, fucking Marcus Phoenix as their fucking like main like staple game characters. You know what I mean? We grew up with Mario as like the guy who was the game character. They grew up with Master Chief and fucking Marcus Phoenix and all those motherfuckers. Fucking Nathan Drake from Uncharted is their hero. Mm-hmm. So I feel like Nintendo's it's gonna have to struggle a lot to gain those people to go buy their games, man. Honestly.
When they put up this cool console and they released 7 of them, I mean, that's cool.
Yeah.
They sold out.
Yeah. Each store got 2 in America.
But I read somewhere where Walmart restocks their stock every day at 2 p.m. Pacific time online. So if you're online at Walmart.com at 2 p.m. Pacific time,
yeah, of course they do. They want you to go to Walmart.com every day.
You may be able to receive like the purchase on one of these systems. They say specifically at 2 p.m. every day they're going to restock them. So many of them. I don't know, maybe 50 of them, maybe 100 every day, but every day. And Amazon does it every day at 5, I think, or some ridiculous shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not going to deal with any of that craziness.
I don't want to deal with it either. I'm thinking I'm going to run across one randomly in the store one day. Just be in there. For some reason, some kid's going to be stocking it on the shelf, and I'll be like, hey, give me one of those. Okay, here you go, dude. And
dude, that's how I got the first Wii. I went to a Fry's Electronics for something completely different.
And you randomly see it, yeah.
And I see this guy coming out of the stock room with a cart, and it's full of Wiis. And I ran right up to him. I'm like, dude, are all these like spoken for? He's like, no. I just grabbed one and I was like, thanks.
Peace out, motherfucker.
Peace out, fucker.
All I know is I'm still kind of looking because I told my brother-in-law this was what I was getting my nephews for Christmas.
It is cool looking. It's really cool looking. The 3-foot cord, that's a fucking mistake. If you ask me, nobody has a fucking 14-inch TV anymore to sit that close. But
I don't know. I just got it in my head that that's what I wanted to give the kids for Christmas.
That's a cool gift. That's a really cool gift.
Well, one's 10, the other's 5. And I recently brought them to an actual, like, old school arcade. and they got to play a bunch of the classic games and stuff, and they did actually have fun with it. And it was funny because Jordan, he's like, Uncle Clint, he's like, these are the games you had as a kid, right? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, man, your graphics were terrible compared to what we have now. So then I told him, I was like, yeah, it wasn't about the graphics. It was the gameplay, dude. And I was like, they were challenging and hard. And he's like, really? I was like, yeah. So I brought him over to Ghosts and Goblins and threw him on there. Oh, we just lost Sean. Or Iams, come back.
I meant to hit mute because there was somebody outside of my apartment with the bass, and I hit call in.
Oops. No, but you know, the kids these days can get an appreciation for the classic games. Was my ultimate point. So I thought that would have been the perfect gift for him. So I'm still gonna be on the lookout for that classic NES.
Clint, it's Christmas Eve. You haven't found one of these at the store yet. What price are you willing to pay for one of these?
$65. I'll pay an extra $5.
I'm willing to give my left nut.
Really?
How much
I'll
would you
purchase that motherfucker? I'll
Clint,
purchase that.
I have the Nintendo
I'm
Mini
not
just
exactly-
for you, my friend.
I'm not exactly using it right now, so I figured it's a good trade.
No, but seriously, Clint, how much?
Right now.
It is Christmas Eve, or the day before Christmas Eve, and you haven't found one of these. You've been looking everywhere, and somebody you see this on Craigslist. What's the ideal price? What is the ideal price you'll pay for this?
$4,500.
The person has it on there for
honestly,
the person has it on there for $200. Would you pay $200?
If it's by that point, I'm just gonna resolve by before then that I'm not getting him that for Christmas. And kind of like Gunny said, I'll just wait till February or whatever when they're easier in stock.
Yeah, you're like, here's this flash drive with all the Nintendo games, the whole entire library. Put this on a computer. It's about 1 gig, and there you go.
After January, guys, once January comes around, once Trump makes America great again, these things will be everywhere.
Bullshit.
These things will be everywhere.
They'll be great.
And we'll be fucking tripping over these fucking things. We won't be able to walk.
Yeah.
Because everybody's going to have one of these. Everybody and their grandma's going to have. Even your grandma is going to have one of these.
She'll have a couple, yeah.
Everybody's going to have one. You're going to see these fucking things on, like, everywhere. Like, in fucking stores and shit. Just chilling. Like, I mean, why not? They're $60. And they look cool.
So wait, what is... I forget. What was the price that people have been going up to on like eBay with this shit? Like
last
like
week,
5,000,
the highest one I saw was $4,000.
That's not sold. That's just asking.
Yeah.
But the highest,
999.
the bids on average were like for around $400. They were selling like $400 sold.
yeah, you see, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, right now I'm seeing them online for $200. Yeah.
I don't. What goes through the mind of these assholes that buy this shit, buy a bunch of these games, and then they resell them to people by gouging them? It just like fuck those assholes,
Because
man.
they see it as an opportunity to make an extra buck.
It sucks, man. I hate that because it's the same thing with any collectibles, pops and shit. Like there's these cool pops, and you're a collector, and then someone goes buys every one in the store and then sells them for like $100, and you're like, that's a $10 item. Like fuck you.
There's like a good old eBay has a bunch of them right now for $180. They actually have the Famicom, the one that came out in Japan, the mini one. That one's $150 right now on eBay. And let me look for the highest one right now. The highest one is $20,000.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
But you get 5 of them, guys. You get 5 of them. This is a good deal right now. You're getting a deal. Right?
You guys want to go in?
I'm breaking you guys a deal right now. Where you get 5 of these things, guys. We're gonna the whole HGP crew. Once the Patreon kicks in, from all our listeners going to Patreon and donating for us, and going over to that Amazon or Audible link we gave them earlier, we're gonna get all that money and we're gonna go and pay for these using the budget. $20,000, you get 5 of them.
If we all put in $5,000, we can all have one, and we'll have one we can just break on YouTube just to get a bunch of
Just
viewers.
to piss people
We're not
off.
gonna give it
You know,
Yeah, we'll
break
get all
this
of our
thing
money
for
back.
charity, and we're gonna get all our money back. Yeah.
Oh, dude, we'll get so many subscribers.
There's one on here for $15,000. There's another one for $4,900 with that one comes with free overnight shipping. Oh, that's a good deal.
Yeah, you're actually paying.
And it actually says
$960 for that overnight shipping.
And the crazy fucking thing, guys, it says 6 have been sold. I don't know if that means 6 have been sold at that price, but it says 6 sold. Only one
Six
left.
sold the suckers.
But yeah, a lot of these are going for $5,000 on eBay, man. This is fucking. One is $10,000.
Stupid. Fucking asshole. Dude.
That's ridiculous.
The one for $10,000 says the proceeds are for a wheelchair van. It's okay, so they're trying to use it for like a charity type thing. Oh?
That's what it. Yeah, of course. That's gonna help that sale quicker, but it ain't true.
Yeah, I could say the same thing. Proceeds are for fucking blah blah blah. Fucking say some bullshit.
Yeah.
I got a little brother in a wheelchair. Let's buy a Nintendo and resell it for $5,000. We can pay for that wheelchair.
Yeah, fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Don't bullshit me with your sob story. You fucking liar.
Artist.
Yeah, dude, every one of these, I haven't seen one under $150. That's the minimum price, $150 right now, guys. That is fucking crazy.
Man, he's getting tired.
Yeah.
It's quiet time.
But I'm not. I don't know, man. Honestly, I'm gonna wait till January to probably get one. Like I said, if I see one in the store, I'm gonna buy it. But I'm not gonna fucking go search for one of these fucking things in Craigslist or whatever and fucking buy one there. Any questions from the community, Gunny?
No questions. I think I put it on the page and not the group.
Oh, you should put it on the group, man.
You had one.
You had one job, Gunny. One
I
fucking
messed up
job.
that.
One fucking job. Anyways, we do have one question that I did hold off from last week till this week, actually. And that was from Brian Tulp Jr. And he asked, why is my gamer tag Jesus Walks a Lot?
That's true, man. And Brian's cool dude. We're actually friends on Facebook. Hey, Brian, what's up, dude?
Let me tell you why my gamer tag is Jesus Walks a Lot. So basically, back in the day, back on 2008, back in the MySpace days.
Let me sum this up real quick. Jesus got his license taken away, and he's just walking everywhere.
Yo, DUIs, bro.
That's it. End of story.
No, actually, back in the day, there was a bunch of, like, the MySpace was still the shit. I had a MySpace, and I didn't have a car, obviously. I was, like, fucking, 15 years old or something. Anyways, I was walking everywhere around town, and one of my buddies, on MySpace, you could put, like, a username on the link. So you could put, like, what your username was. You can pick whatever you wanted to show up as the link for your MySpace. And my buddy said, make yours Jesus Walks a Lot. And I thought, that's pretty funny, man. It's like, I walk everywhere, and my name is Jesus, but Jesus actually walked everywhere, too, so it kind of works. And, yeah, that's why I went with Jesus Walks a Lot. And ever since then, I've basically used that name for everything. And, yeah. And for some reason, before I changed my gamer tag to Jesus Walks a Lot, I never, ever once saw anybody with Jesus, like, as their gamer tag. Like, Jesus anything with Jesus as their gamer tag. Until I changed my name to Jesus Walks a Lot. And now I run into people that have Jesus in their gamer tags quite a bit. I don't know if Xbox Live links us together or something. But I see that shit all the time in Call of Duty or Battlefield. I'll see some people say Jesus saves or Jesus this, Jesus is black, Jesus is white.
I see that.
Jesus is great. Jesus did something.
Saves. He only plays as medics.
Like I always see shit like that on Xbox Live, and it's really weird. Because I never used to see it before, but now I see it all the damn time. So, I don't know.
Yes, I see it on Xbox Live.
But I'm kind of glad that Xbox doesn't ban me like Sony does, because Sony does not let you use the word Jesus in your PlayStation Network ID, which is kind of some bullshit-ass shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's why my PlayStation Network ID is GSUS Walks a Lot. But I want to know why they call him Iams. Iams, why do they call you Iams?
We already went through all this. Okay, new guy.
No.
Brian's newer, right?
Yeah.
He's a newer listener.
Got a bunch of new listeners, man. All these new listeners want to know who the fuck you are. Who the fuck is this nerd they brought
Simple,
on
I
the
can do
show?
this in under 10 seconds.
Go
I
ahead.
used to be a tagger. And my name is Iams, IAMS, just like the dog food. And everyone called me Iams because they didn't call me Sean because my real name is Sean, but it's spelled J-O-N. It's confusing, so they all called me Iams. Done.
Your name is spelled John, right?
Yes, J-O-N, but
but
Sean, and it's too confusing, so I was like, everyone call me Iams. Yeah, motherfuckers, do what I say.
That's it.
Your name is John. What the fuck? Your name is weird. Your name is
moving
not
on.
Sean.
We're done, dude.
Thank
Drop
you,
the mic.
Sean.
I dropped the mic.
John.
Hear that shit? It's fucking heavy mic, bro.
Yeah, it is. What about you, Gunny? Why the fuck they call you Gunny Chief? Why the fuck did you choose that gamer tag?
I don't know who made that up. Jeez, I think what was my gamer tag before? I think it was something like Brewmeister, because I used to brew beer back in the day.
Bro, I'm surprised.
I like to drink
I brew
beer,
all the
but,
brews. I'm the brewmaster.
No, I think I changed it.
He did that random thing where you just kind of click the button and it randomly
You
makes
gave him
shit.
like a suggestion. Xbox Live suggested it for him.
You know, I was thinking I was just looking for something with that military sound to it, something masculine, you know, like I used to be in the Marines or something in the army.
You went with Gunny Chief.
That was it. That was the only reason. Or yeah, that's how I
Should have went with like
Chief.
Vengeful Jedi.
It's like I'm in charge, you know, like Master Chief, except it's Gunny Chief.
Gunny Chief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of being a master, you
Because I
fucking
play FPS games.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, America. What about you? What about you, Gunny? What about you, Vengeful?
Well, I actually changed it to Vengeful Jedi. I had another gamer tag before.
What was it before?
Jedi Master.
Gunny Chief.
No, it was Jedi Master CLT.
It was Jedi Vengeful.
Oh yeah, that's right. The Jedi Master Clit. The Clit. I am the master of clits.
Yep. That. Well, you knew it because I told you already, but no, the rest of you guys, yeah, a lot of people would see my gamer tag and with the CLT, which are actually my initials. People would, just look at it and think it was the word clit.
Yeah.
So
I was on Xbox Live.
Oh yeah. So I'm getting all sorts of comments and games and messages from people and shit. And one day I got a little drunk and I was just fed up with it. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. So I'm sitting there and I was like, you know what? I'm going to get revenge on all these motherfuckers and change my name. I was like, I'm getting all vengeful right now. So then I was like, okay, Vengeful. And I was like, well, I wanted to keep it Star Wars related. So I was like, yeah, Vengeful Jedi.
Good choice.
You got lucky having that available. I mean, fuck.
Well, I mean, for like real fans of Star Wars and stuff, I mean, a lot of people were like, well, Jedi don't take revenge. But that's the thing. I was all.
What about Anakin,
actually,
bro? Why Anakin?
Well, that's the thing. He turned Sith.
Sorry, he's a fucking guy that killed a bunch of little kids for no reason.
That was when he was operating as a Sith.
No, it wasn't for no reason, man. He was going through hormones. He was fucking this girl, and she wasn't fucking digging him. Like, fuck you, I'm killing kids.
I'm killing all these
He was
motherfuckers.
bad.
Yeah.
He was angry.
No, but they're in what's now considered the Legends and the former EU, where there were what was considered gray Jedi.
Oh.
And revenge was an acceptable practice for them because they basically didn't fall under the...
Regular Jedi?
Yeah, they didn't fall under the doctrines of the Jedi or Sith. They kind of picked and chose and did their own thing.
That's the kind of Jedi I would be, because I would be good sometimes, but I'd be a fucking dick sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
You fucked up my coffee this morning, bitch? I'm fucking using my powers right now. Right.
Yeah, I'm going to force choke you, and then I'm going to feel really bad about it.
Yeah! Ah!
I'm going to force choke you with my penis.
All right, well, that's why we got our gamer tags, people, and let us know why you have your gamer tags over at feedback@horriblegamers.com. Guys, it is the end of the show, but real quick, let's tell people where they can find us. They can find us on Facebook. Go over to Facebook, type it in real quick. Go ahead, I'll wait for you. Okay. Now that you're there, search for Horrible Gamers Podcast, and now you will see a page. Click like on that fucker real quick. Okay, good. That's where you can watch us live every week when we go live and we're doing dumb shit or posting crazy ass pictures on there. You go there.
Or we could have been live this week had somebody had the admin that he was supposed to.
And actually, they want to search for Horrible Gamers Community.
That's a different one, Gunny. They don't want to search for that yet. They have to go like the page first. Then they go search for Horrible Gamers Community.
That's right.
And that's where actually you go there and you find all the fucking cool, crazy motherfuckers that decided to go join our community because they're awesome.
Yeah, they are.
We love
like
them.
Yogi.
Like Yogi. And like Iams.
Yeah. I'll join your community one day.
Yogzilla.
And actually, there was a few new community members this week. Two of them, actually. Two females. Adriana Parisi. Welcome to the group. And Mary
Welcome!
Eve Gerard. Welcome. Actually, for the last 2 weeks, has been a few females joining. That's kind of cool to see female gamers joining the group, man. It's fucking awesome. We like that.
Yes, we do.
Okay, way to creep the females out there.
Don't
Clint.
escort fucking Clint to his hotel room.
Just don't escort him when he's drunk, guys. But you can go ahead and do that. Join it. I mean, it's a close group, so anything you post in there, I mean, doesn't show up in your regular feed, so you don't annoy your other cool real life friends.
Yeah, like your mom's
like your mom's wondering why are you posting these videos?
I feel so strange when I post anything gaming related on my Facebook
your mom will
page.
ask you. Your mom will like it or something.
Mom, I know all my other friends who are successful and doing real things with their lives are like, this guy is like 36 years old and he's playing fucking Nintendo. Like, Jesus, I'm saving lives at the hospital, Sean.
Yeah, like I'm designing the next fucking Mars rover. What are you doing? I'm playing Call of Duty, bro.
I just got a 3.0 KDR in fucking Battlefield.
I just sold my company for $5 million. What are you doing?
I just saved 5 lives in Battlefield. I threw med packs out and everything, man.
Well, we just built a statue in Minecraft.
Yeah, it's so big. It took me 17 years to build it.
Yeah, so all that shit, you don't have to ever go through why you're doing something. Why are you playing so many video games? If your girlfriend thinks, you play too much video games and she doesn't like you sharing shit like that on your Facebook, you go ahead and join our group. We're a fucking close group. We accept...
Yeah, but we like the women, so tell your girlfriends to join too.
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We like girlfriends.
But...
Yeah, we do.
Okay, guys, Jesus. Fuck.
Hey, baby.
Oh, man.
Tell your boyfriends
just
too.
fucking join it. Fuck, just join it. Just go do that right now. Just go.
It's free.
It's free.
Yeah,
No cost.
Until we start charging you.
It's a force.
We're gonna have to start charging people for season passes of Horrible Gamers.
Yeah. Yeah, we got DLC in this group, so be prepared. Get your wallets ready.
Microtransactions. If you want to comment on things, gonna cost
You want
us
extra
some money.
pictures of G? That's going to cost you $5 a month.
Yeah, special pictures. I got special pictures too. Anyways,
Exclusive.
if you don't use Facebook because you're anti-Facebook, but you go ahead and use Twitter because you're a fucking hypocrite, you go and follow us at _Horrible Gamers on Twitter, and follow us there. We're live on that machine as well. And
I have to give it to these new guys because they tell you how to spell, and now you have an S. It's Horrible Gamers, regular, not gamers.
Yeah,
it's cool, man. Thanks.
Yeah, we learned how to spell
educated.
finally. We got educated, and everything now, so we know how to spell correctly and shit. And we have a YouTube machine as well, guys. We booted that up last week.
Ooh, busting out with the lingo, some fucking PCN lingo.
That's right, PCN lingo, fucking Macron show. Shout out to them. Mm-hmm.
Machines. That was a madhouse thing.
Yeah, it was a madhouse thing. The machines.
Anyways,
Anyways,
lawnmower machines.
Guys, with that being said, as Gidget from the XT Experience would say, peace out, Brussels sprouts.
I didn't even get to say goodbye.
Me neither.
Oh, what the fuck you want to say? Iams. Fuck, I guess I'll have to edit this in at the end. What do you want to say?
I want to say that if you guys would like to hit my Patreon up and my book, if you'd like to buy my new book, it's called Fuck the Horrible Gamers.
Oh, fuck.
And your T-shirt, you have a T-shirt and a cap? You
I have a
cap.
T-shirt and a beanie. I got some condoms with my logo on it. My face
shit,
on the
that's
tip.
pretty cool.
And the little reservoir tip is my head. No,
Just a tip.
I ain't got no. I ain't got nothing to plug. I
Go
just
ahead and plug your show. If you know you want to, just go ahead.
Yeah, listen to my show. It's great.
It's actually our brother's show because Horribly Awkward actually started off as a Horrible Gamers episode, but then Iams decided to steal it for himself and make his own show and try to not pay us royalties. But we're on a lawsuit. We're going to file a lawsuit. And
Actually, you want to get into the
he's gonna hear from
it.
our attorney, our legal team over at Horrible Gamers is going to hit him up soon and ask for some royalty money from those season passes and Patreon machines that he has going on.
Don't listen to Jesus.
But Horribly Awkward, go ahead and listen to that show. You might like it.
Yeah, I had this episode with Faye, our friend Faye.
Yeah,
Faye. And we were going to do a special episode, and we had 6 people on the podcast at that time, and 5 of them could not show. So it was just me and Faye, and then I was like, you know what? This is my podcast. That was cool. Horribly Awkward is my podcast. If you guys like listen to me random and say stupid shit, it's guest driven. Every week's a different guest. All you guys have been on. Clint's been on. Gunny, Jesus has been on a couple times. Ryan's been on, and actually Ryan Gibson has hosted an episode.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I've been on a couple times, actually.
And Clint's been on a couple times. Clint's had naked on a few episodes. It's on YouTube. Check it
Kind
out.
of weird, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Check all my videos out.
Are you
see those videos? Is if you like all my videos on YouTube and subscribe.
Are you doing a special Thanksgiving show this year?
No. Actually, I got a thing set up tomorrow with a voice actor. If you guys want to hear from Kritzia Bajos. She did voices in Batman, the new Batman Telltale game, and the Walking Dead Michonne game, and
interesting.
Lots of great guests on.
Yeah, tomorrow. My Thanksgiving ep is going to be with actually adult film star Sylvia Sage. So keep listening to that one.
A porn star?
Yes. And stand-up comedian.
Sexy.
So that I don't have a Thanksgiving set up. That's so much work, and I didn't feel like bothering people. But thank you for having me on. Thank you for being a part. Thank you for helping me start the Horrible Gamers, because without you, I would honestly not be anything. Gunny, I'll skip you. Clint, what?
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. I would not be on this podcast if it wasn't for you, honey.
That's right. I told him you have a job interview on Skype at 8 o'clock, and he got on. And he's like, "What is this?" And then he got suckered into it.
Yeah.
He just said, "Come on." He's like, "It's your show now. Take it over."
See, I'm just here because I'm a podcast whore that loves to hear his own voice, and I weaseled my way into the show and then never left.
Nobody has any idea how Clint got here. He just knows he just
showed up one day. We tried to kick him out of the studio, guys, but he just stayed.
As a listener now, because I listen to you guys every week, I'm like, oh, Clint guest on there. Wait a minute, Clint's a full member now? Now he's running the show. Now he's getting on saying, Jesus, I fucking talked about live streaming all week. Like, he's running shots, dude. Because Jesus is fucking lazy and he can never make it on time.
Never.
Can I say goodbye?
No.
Bye. I'll say goodbye too. Peace out, Brussels sprout!
Find me on Xbox Live.
Oh,
and Steam. Gunny Chief.
Nobody wants to add you on Steam.
I got a few friends on there now.
How many friends?
I got like 5. I got Iams. I have Nighthawk70 and Brun from this Xbox Live podcast.
Mommy Chief.
Yeah. Oh, and I just added another community member too.
You don't have me. You don't have me as your friend.
But no. You didn't add me, you bastard.
No, you're.
I have a Steam account. I have a Steam account.
I know.
I don't have games, but I have a Steam account. I want friends.
Oh, and I do have
Ryan,
Jeffrey, who is Fate Slicer 815.
Yeah, Jeffrey Rittner.
Jeffrey Rittner.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey guys, I'm on everything as they call me Iams. That's they call me Iams, no spaces. They call me IAMS. All platforms, PlayStation, Xbox, whatever. I something like that on.
You're mostly on PC though, right? But I mean, you're actually playing like Battlefield 1 quite a bit, man. Yeah.
I've been on Xbox a lot lately. And I got Titanfall 2 for Xbox.
I want that sale. I need to get Titanfall 2 this week. Actually, the sale ends on Monday. Actually, so, and I know that on Monday they take away the sale, but they're actually going to have another sale beginning Thursday for Black Friday. So I think it's the same sale, maybe a few
Cheaper.
different games.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
because I know they were opening it up early.
This is like, early. Right now it's early access
for
for like
gold
the gold
members.
members, yeah. But the weird thing is that even if you don't have gold, you can buy gold for $1 right now.
$1.
And get it for like a month for like $1. So you can have
Yeah.
early access if you really want it.
If you guys do add me, I would love everyone to add me. Send me a message saying, "Hey, listen to the podcast," because people just randomly follow you on Xbox, and I ain't nobody got time for following some.
Ain't nobody
people who
got time for that. Yeah, same here. If you listen to the show and you want to add us on the gaming machines, send a message with it. Sometimes I'll recognize some of the people, but a lot of the times I don't, and I'm just like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah, who the hell's Jack Crazy 69? I don't know. Fuck.
Should I block this person? I don't know. Why is he liking all my stuff? I don't know.
Stalker Boy 1.
Okay, you guys don't have to tell me that you heard me on the show. I'll eventually figure it out. So.
Oh,
Whoa.
ready to be fucking cool over here. I know all my listeners. I connect with all of them.
Mentally, we connect. It's all we're all hippies, man. We connect like mentally, man.
Guys, if you notice,
the vibrations.
if you notice, this week the Canadian is gone. He's actually at a drug cartel seminar in Mexico right now. The snow Mexican Ryan is gone this week.
Give an 8777777.
Give 87777. So
Just
you'll figure
click
it out.
give
Just
and then
keep
add 8
typing.
and keep it 7.
Keep hitting 7s until his name shows up. It'll show up eventually. We'll tell you this.
Keep hitting 7s till Monday, and then you get it.
That's how much money he has, from his, what would you, jeez. I blew it, man. I blew the joke.
You blew it, man. You dropped that motherfucker. Let me pick it up back.
That's a fucked up. He fucked that joke up big time, man. Shit. Fuck. But yeah, Ryan's gone. He's actually in Cancun, Mexico right now. He was like, I can't podcast. I have to take vacation, guys. Yeah, so.
And shout out to the Saints of Nipples.
Oh, shit. The other guy that's never here, Eric.
Yeah.
Eric,
Yeah.
he's gone last week. He wasn't gone, guys. He was actually here the whole show, but you couldn't
was
hear
having
him.
mic issues.
Fuck, his mic was destroyed. And you know the funny thing? As soon as the show ended, he figured out how to fix it.
Well, I don't think he figured out how to fix it.
Well, he didn't figure out how to fix it, but he used his microphone from his PC, and it sounded like a billion times better, so he could have used that the whole time had he known. That sucks.
And he was the one in the chat earlier today, being like, well, I can't be on until 12 o'clock nighttime.
Yes, which is 9 p.m. Pacific time, guys.
Yeah, and we could have done this a lot earlier.
Yeah.
So we waited for him just because he said this was the time that he'd be on, and
Last
he
minute
never showed.
he couldn't show up, he said. So,
you actually heard from him?
yeah. So, funny thing is, for a guy that says he has no friends, he does a lot of social shit with friends. So, Eric does have a lot of friends, guys. Don't believe him. He's a fake con artist, person who lies to you about not having friends. He's a liar. Don't believe that man. He's probably Canadian, that's why.
Well, he does live close enough. I was going to say he's close enough.
He's probably one of them Canadians. We need to deport him back to Canada and build a wall. Anyways, guys. Shout out to the Snow Mexicans out of the world. And shout out to Eric and Ryan who couldn't make it this week. But I, Jesus, am done. And I know all of you are done. If you're still listening, you're fucking crazy. But if you are, you must like us. So go ahead and leave us a 5-star review on iTunes and thumbs up on Stitcher. Fucking little hearts on Facebook. Tell your friends about it. That's probably the best thing to do. Is tell your friends about it. And yeah.
Horribly awkward.
No.
Quiet.
Wow. I thought we muted that guy. Fuck, I thought we muted that guy.
Geek dig!
Actually, I
Oh,
do want to
fuck.
say for your listeners, do not listen to Horribly Awkward because you might not ever come back to this podcast. Just keep listening to this. Ignorance is bliss. This is great.
Here we go. Horribly awkward. It's not even about games. You used to talk more about. Now you talk about nothing. All you ever talk about is how high you are all the time.
But wouldn't that be a horribly awkward experience, though?
I'm
so
done,
very
guys.
appropriately named.
My mom's saying I have to get off. But these are my friends, Mom.
I like how he actually looks to the side. I wonder what the fuck he actually looks at when he does that. Bye, guys. Peace out, bros.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week on the next edition of the Horrible Gamers. Hey, everyone. Jesus here. As you noticed, we do have a new intro song this week. And here is the full version by Phantom Mink. YouTube link will be in the show notes. Enjoy.
Peace out, Girl Scouts.
Sit, boo boo, sit. Remember that?
Oh, I remember.
Sit, boo boo, sit.
That was at the very end.
Yeah. Guys, I love you.
I'm at the very end right now.
I'm just getting started. I'm like half up.
I
Chub.
gotta
I
pee.
call it chub.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Give me two-
yeah. Man, I gotta pee on. Holy cow.
Stop the recording. Let me know if you need it, or else I'll delete it.
Let
me know if you see it when I stand
up. Yeah. America.